purpose, like exploding in the stream chat. People who, they pretend like they support me, they pretend like they're positive, and they're not. They're shitheads. They sit here and they sneak this and they say underhanded things. They try to literally bring up either detractor memes or literal drama shit every day. They do it on purpose so that they can try to derail the shit that I'm doing on my streams, you know? And it just gets to the point where it's so frustrating. I just want to have fun, man. I really just want to fucking have fun. That's it. That's all I want to do is have fun with you guys. Fun. Way more fun. I just want to have fun. Way more fun. I just want to have no taxes, bills to pay, nice chill stream today. You're having a fun and interactive time with me and you're finding entertainment, positivity, and value in it, then the support should just come naturally, okay? I just want to have fun. Way more fun. I just want to have fun. Way more fun. Here's the bottom line, and I'm tired of it now. No more excuses, all right? Because the bottom line is people are like, Phil's not engaged in his commentary, and Phil's commentary is boring, and that's why people don't want to watch the playthroughs of the streams. Bullshit. I'm loving this game. I'm voice acting. I'm engaged. I'm commentating on everything that's going on actively. Bullshit. I call massive bullshit on any idiot who says that about either the Watch Dogs 2, which I've been playing recently and really liking, or Pokemon. It's bullshit. I call complete and utter bullshit on anyone who's saying that I'm not engaged and I sound like I'm bored. I'm not. So I've had enough excuses. It just seems to me like people are fucking lazy and don't want to come out to the streams. I don't even know what else to say, you know?
That being said,
hello. This is Phil Burnell, all right? And just wanted to tell you that I love the podcast. That being said, big ups. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. ALT Insider, the legend, fantastic Mr. Sam, the dentist, Steve to the dead, psychological style host. Get well soon, man. Me, your cat, artistic style host. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, which vest is podcast best?
If there was ever meaningful content, it's being produced right here on That Being Said.
As you can see, I took another one. You fuckers said too much shit about me killing Meerkat. Well, you know what I did? I took another one. Took another one. No, Steve's got to be here in 2 seconds. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Steve of the dead.
Steve is dead. Hell yeah. No, Steve will be here. He's back. Look, he just showed up. He came in the studio. Yeah, Steve, take a seat. We're already started, brother. Hold on. Let me get your mic set up here. Hang on. He'll get him. Hold on. Takes a minute. What's up, everybody? We're happy to have everybody with us here today, and we are going to give you a robust show with so much interactivity and creativity, all the important moments. And here he is, not dead. Hello. As you can see, he's not dead.
Is going to be the one that says, "Get well soon, man."
Yeah. What's up, Steve? Nice to see you here today. Nice to see you here for a very robust show. We have everything you want. We have a PWAP. We have a... That sounds kind of racist. I didn't mean that. We have a PWAP video. PWAP video of DSP-isms. We have retro reacts from all three of the gentlemen you see in front of you. We also have some messages, and we also have a spin the wheel of... What do we call it again, Steve? The wheel of hate. The wheel of hate, yes. And we shall spin the wheel of hate.
DSP tries it, I think we should call it the wheel of 8.
Wheel of 8. There we go. I like that. The wheel of 8. Uh-huh. Did you see the new intro for that, by the way? That was very, very robust and meaningful.
It's yes. Yeah.
Literally worse than the old one, which is very on brand.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that is a very DSP thing. Yeah.
All right, start the show off today, though. Let's go. Let's start with the silly thing. Okay, just something really silly here I found. So today, really silly. Calm down, everybody. First, I gotta have the reminder. Everyone needs to calm down. Relax. There's Leanna's in this video. Okay, just a trigger warning. Okay, but I found this very interesting. So this is 2014. We're doing a new house walkthrough tour. Okay, and we're going to explain about a lap desk table thing for your bed, okay? But I want you to look especially carefully when Leanna puts down her mini tablet here, okay? Let's listen.
Use it. Look at that. Stands up.
So she's playing her tablet right here.
See? You had it the whole time. It has legs too,
Looks very comfortable, by the way.
Legs if you don't want, just lift it up.
Steve, that would do wonders for your recovery, this position, wouldn't it?
There's legs underneath.
Yeah. I'm encouraged to spend as little time as possible in it. Yeah.
And, my friends,
I wonder what she's playing.
if you can see this, okay? I know this is very tough. I will bring it up to the full screen. It's very hard to see. I know some of you might not believe this, but Supercard is a game in which literal cards fight each other. It's not a joke. I'm just telling you what this. I'm telling you what happens. Okay. And she is playing Supercard in this clip, which Philip was not afraid to admit she did back in the day to help him get the rewards. Here, I'll play it more here. There's a card there.
Honey, you have to join my faction, okay?
Oh yeah. I can see a couple of cards on that screen. Yeah.
So this is a fun Easter egg I found. There's the card that just won. I don't know who it is, but there's a card that just won on the screen there. So Leanna was playing Supercard for DSP in 2014. Not that we needed any more proof of that, but there we go. I feel even more bad for her, though, and I hope all of you do as well. Anyways, moving forward positively. Little
Especially
silly thing.
When you see all that furniture, is like, how much was she able to take with her? Like, so much of that got left behind because she noped out in a hurry.
Yeah, and in this clip, even as you can see, like this, in 2014 they did a home tour, and 2015 they did a home tour, and the vibe has changed incredibly in those 1 year. Like it's more like I tell Leanna to clean up her stuff, she's not doing it. Telling her to clean up her candle stuff, she's not doing it.
And I told her multiple times.
Like it's the daughter situation, literally in treatment. But anyways, okay. Next up, we have a fun
I like
retro
all the small
react.
details, like the cord from the lamp is hanging in front of the desk. It's like that's such a small thing where it's like you're not really taking this seriously.
It's elementary school people buying a home.
Slightly, yeah. That's all it would take.
Come on, guys. They're still figuring out how to be adults here. Come on. They're only, 24 and 34 at this point? No, 30 at this point for Philip, yeah? No, 32 at this point. Anyways. Moving
Was that
forward,
her side
positively.
or his, do you reckon?
Well,
Because look at the shit on the other table. There's the alarm clock. I don't know why Phil would need that, but Phil strikes me as the sort of person who just would have it because that's what grown-ups have.
oh,
It's
definitely.
a really good video you might want to watch in the next react is Leanna's family basically bullying her for dating Phil, being like, can't you find someone in high school?
Oh, God.
That'd be a good density scrolls, that.
God.
Yeah, I could probably find it. It was
Nice.
posted in the Discord.
Okay, here. Let me see if you can send me the link.
Yeah, it was a while ago, though.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Not important now.
But if you look up the word high school in there, it's going to be...
Let's go for now. Let's go to our retro react from Steve for the week. All right, Steve style. We're gonna go to Forza
That'd be
Horizon
quite
5.
long, so you don't have to stick the whole thing out. You
That's
get the
okay.
gist in a few.
Okay,
quite,
let's go.
quite quickly.
Sounds good to me. Let's go.
For the tips. Now we're up to $2 in tips tonight.
Okay. $2, pretty good.
And Cracker Jacks did a super chat during this race so far and says, "Happy holidays. Have you thought of doing a charity Christmas stream and donating proceeds to local food bank or homeless shelter?"
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna say yes, obviously, and don't. If they ask you what they want, go tell them to go fuck themselves, though. Obviously. Here we go.
Cracker Jacks, I don't know how often or how far back you've watched my content. But I've
That's
talked
relevant.
about charity work before, and my opinion on charity work is thus.
Oh, please.
Charity should be done privately. I spelled your name wrong. I'm going to fix that. Charity should be done privately. It should not be done publicly, because when you do charity publicly, it's for personal gain. I hate to say it, like you're trying to look good, right? You're trying to, I want to look good publicly. I want to look like a good guy. Oh, crap! Okay, I got scared.
What?
Okay, that's just this is great gameplay. Just
Okay.
ignore that.
I got scared there. I thought I redid the whole race.
Gotta rewind.
For me,
Oh, okay.
that's what charity is about. It's about when you do charity stuff. Mm-hmm. Okay, you're doing it because you want to do a good deed.
Okay.
You're doing it because you want to help someone else.
Yeah.
Right. And
That sounds good to me.
if you're going to do charity, you shouldn't make a public thing out of it. Now, the thing is, tons of people, as well as corporations, all do charity publicly. Oh, a public drive, a public stream, a public event, you know, this and that. I don't like that. If I'm going to do charity, which, by the way, it's up to me if I do it or not, and I have done charity in the past, it's not up to you to know or care about if I do charity stuff or not.
Okay.
Okay, just being honest, it's my business, not anyone else's.
Okay. I'm
I
following.
will keep it private, and I will do it for myself. And I would probably not do it as a public event for many
Wow.
reasons. The first being my own personal philosophy about charity. I feel like if you're doing charity work,
Jesus Christ, man! This is one of those times we're locked into a thing we think we know we should do, but we have to explain why we can't do it. So it goes for half an hour.
You see how in the top left there's 49% of the route complete. He's still talking about by this around about late 90s. So
Nice.
goes on a while.
money or resources or anything
In fact, I'm
to a
pretty sure
charity.
he completes the
It should
track.
be a personal
Oh my
sacrifice
God.
for you. That's number one. 'Cause you're
Personal
giving
sacrifice,
You're giving
okay.
up yourself to help
Yeah.
others, right? But on top of that,
Okay.
you should not benefit in any way, shape, or form from doing it. So, for example, if you do charity, and the only reason you're doing it is because you get a giant tax write-off as a result, you shouldn't do it. You should be doing it as a
You should, okay, just don't do it in that case, okay, guys? So huge corporations that do charity for tax work, don't do that because that means you're not doing it for the right reasons. Okay. Well, makes sense. Sounds good to me, dude. Let's go. Should we keep watching, Steve, or you think we got the gist of it?
I think you got the gist of
yeah.
it. It's just a juicy part to end on that.
Yeah, I
Only doing
mean,
it for tax write-offs.
I mean, you know how that goes. Let's go to Ludwig's retro reactor of the day here, which I found very funny. This is a short. Here we go.
The thing is, I don't like to eat. I wouldn't want
you
to
got
From
any-
January
Yeah.
2019.
Yep. So 5 years ago,
eat in front of you guys live. That was one of the other things I didn't like
almost 5 years ago.
doing on DSP Tries. When I'm going to eat, I just want to eat. I wouldn't want to eat.
Sorry,
in
sorry,
The
my
thing
bad.
is, I don't like to eat. I wouldn't want to eat in front of you guys live. That was one of the other things I didn't like doing on DSP Tries. When I'm going to eat, I just want to eat and enjoy myself. Now, one bite of this, one bite of this. Oh, now I got to comment for half an hour. I just want to fucking eat. If I'm hungry, I'm hungry. I want to eat. Right?
an hour.
That was one of the annoying things you guys never knew about DSP Tries. It was very annoying to be starving. Oh man, I'm so hungry. I waited all day to eat. Now I got to fucking film myself take a bite and
X'd out on that one.
comment and bite and comment. I just want to fucking eat. You know.
I want to be a human.
Nice, nice. Oh, this is a great video too. Go ahead.
So that's why he like insists that he hits the goal, because he's just sitting there just jonesing for food. Like, come on, hit the goal so I can order the food and eat it.
Come on,
And then
guys,
while
please.
he's eating it, he's like, man, I gotta explain like the flavors and stuff. This sucks. I just want to eat.
On last Friday, he was so counting that, you know, Fridays are the day where if we hit the street goal of the week, we do our DSP Tries It. And he was so ready for it. He had no content for the podcast after the first 20 minutes. And he like didn't hit the goal yet, though. So he was like scrambling. Like, all right, now what do we do? Anything you guys want to talk about? Any questions? Oh, yeah, Twitch did something. You know, he was wrecked because the content was gone. All right. Anyways, here's my retro react here. And a similar theme here. This is the garbage disposal, okay? And as you know, Philip's had quite the history with garbage disposals, unfortunately. And he's going to tell you a little story time about garbage disposals. And I want you, while listening, to think about how much this person knows about how garbage disposals are supposed to be used, okay? So here we go. This is right about when he got the new garbage disposal, okay? In 2024, we were in the same year, only 4 months ago here. Let's go.
I had that waste disposal from since I moved in the main sink, all the way until I want to say, this is a guesstimate,
Guesstimate.
maybe like 2018, maybe 2019, around that time period.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly 100% sure.
Okay. Yeah,
when
yeah.
exactly it was.
Very important storytelling. Such a great storyteller. I'm enthralled here.
That the first broke. So when it broke, I had a plumber come to the house. The plumber looked at it, said, "Yeah, these things break within 5 to 10 years. There's nothing you could do. You just got to get another one." And he
Nothing
said,
you can
"Well,
do.
I'll give you the same one." So he gave me the same one. Okay, just
I'm
to
doing
replace
1.5 off the bat.
Well, it was already leaking within 2 days. It was leaking
Uh-oh.
all over the underneath of my sink. So I had the plumber come out again
Yeah.
and said, "Yeah, this thing's busted. I don't know what happened to it. It's supposed to be new." Gave me another one, and that one seemed to be fine and wasn't leaking. I had that.
Go ahead, Steve.
I'll bet it was like a loose washer. something. The pipe underneath, twist slightly, sorted.
Then get the plumber back here. He's an asshole, of course.
I want to say maybe 2 years. Okay, maybe that's stretching it, right? Like I'm trying to think exactly when. Oh, maybe it was 3 years. It wasn't a long time. It was only a few years. And again, this thing was supposed to last anywhere from 5 to 10 years.
The worst fucking storyteller on earth. Yeah, what was his name? His name was Bobby. No, wait, what was it, Ricky? I can't remember. I think it was a Tuesday. Oh, what was it?
Wearing his traditional plumber's uniform.
This thing did not last that long. It was maybe 2-3 years that I had.
Yeah.
Okay? And then it broke again.
Oh, no.
And this was last year out of nowhere. I was not expecting that. I had just gotten one a few years before. Why would this thing be breaking? All right? Now, for the record.
Yeah, please.
We are well aware of the things you're not supposed to put into a waste disposal unit.
Okay, well, we'll find out about that shortly. Here we go.
You don't put, like you said here in your tip here. You don't use garden waste, correct? Why? Anything that is...
You don't put garden waste.
So when you're trying to empty out your lawnmower, you don't throw it away. You don't put it in bags. Definitely don't put it down the sink.
Garbage waste. I mean, excuse me, garden waste. What the fuck?
They're not a thing over here, but I assume most people wouldn't think, oh, I can put garden waste in that.
Things that are outside, you don't bring inside to put in there.
Yeah.
You know?
When you're doing your yarding, you want to keep it out there.
Oh yeah, I forgot the yarding.
It's already outside. Why would you bring it in to chuck it out again?
I don't have it here, but yeah, Philip, when he was talking about his garage, he said he has various yarding tools. Yarding tools. That it's not
When
a
you're
lie.
a gardener.
Sometimes you got to do some yarding, right? Come on, guys. We've all done some yarding. All right. Well, you think that's the worst? The garden waste? Oh, you are so far wrong.
Stringy. Like even celery. Or
Celery?
like heavy amounts of carrots. Even putting an insane amount of like herbs in there at once.
An insane amount of herbs. Okay. Why, first of all, would you think about putting a large amount of herbs inside your garbage disposal?
When police is raiding your house and you got to get rid of all your weed. I don't know.
Small little jars and things.
To think you need to say this is the telling part to me. Like, all right, guys, you do not put insane amounts of herbs. Here's a pro tip. You're not supposed to put insane amounts of anything down there, really.
No hamsters.
No hamsters. You don't want to put that hamsters. No.
No cinnamon.
No raisins, no cinnamon.
And then it clogs up and won't clear.
Okay, so here, let's go. Okay.
Even putting an insane amount of like herbs in there at once can clog it up. And then it clogs up and won't clear. And you end up with clogged pipes full of shit. We know. This happened to us a few times. We were just...
So they've had it happen a few times. They've had their shits more than once. A few times. Wild. All right. Not yet. Not done yet.
Out the fridge, trying to toss stuff in there, it would clog up. And I'm
trying to clear out the fridge and toss shit in there. Does he not know what trash cans are used for?
Does he know that you're supposed to eat the food you bring home?
That too. And if they don't make it, you can throw it away.
Like you go shopping and then you put it in your fridge and then you put it in your garbage. Like there's a step between those two where you can eat it.
Yeah, and
you
then
don't have to throw as much away.
And then if you don't eat, okay, there's always times you don't eat. You miss something. All right, I missed a potato and now it's growing like fuck.
Yeah, okay.
You throw it away. You don't put it in the garbage disposal, or you put it in the compost if you want to be really cool and earth friendly. But all right, the garbage disposal doesn't need to see it.
I'm serious. I told you about. I've been over my sink with a fucking plunger, trying to unclog the pipes that get stuck with the gunk from the stuff. Right?
Who among us has been over our sink with a plunger?
The thing that goes in the toilet, you definitely want to put on your kitchen.
That is wild.
I've been in the toilet with the plunger, but yeah.
Oh God, Vikes has a fanfic here. Are we talking about the disposal or cat's colon? All right, Vikes. All right, Vikes. That's toxic.
Nothing's getting put in that.
Oh, okay. Backdoor action.
So it depends. You're not supposed to do heavy amounts of, plants that are the stringy style plants at the same time.
Wait. Here's the next part I want to hear. I want to hear this. Hold on. Hang on. You want to hear this?
Right? So it depends. You're not supposed to do heavy amounts of, plants that are the stringy style plants at the same time. You got to kind of break it up. Pet fur, no hair. You're not supposed to put any hair down the thing.
You're not supposed to put hair down there. This is common knowledge for anyone with a brain. You're not supposed to put hair down there.
Right. I'm convinced, especially because he admitted it, that every one of these is because of something he has done previously. And
Yes.
Curls and Twirls
Yes.
came round to do home.
Correct.
You know they've got a thing. You know, he'll have the cloak over him while he's getting it done, and they'll brush it off onto the floor, and then later on sweep it up. Oh, what do we do?
I think
He's got a-
sweeping up.
He's got a whiteboard over the sink of things not to put in the sink.
Yeah.
No hair, no fibrous, no
no stringy, no garden waste. Okay,
That's what
gotcha.
he uses his wall planner for now.
Things to remember.
Monday, plants only. Tuesday, herbs. Wednesday.
No hair.
And paper towels, yes, you don't want anything, again, anything that would have kind of a...
He'll have done it.
Listen, no paper
He'll have done
towels.
paper towels.
No paper towels, guys. This is common knowledge. You learn it when you're a middle schooler. No paper towels.
They call it, fibrous, that's the word I was looking for all along. Anything that's a fibrous style, you don't want to put down a typical
That's the payoff I was looking for. Nothing fibrous style.
Need to bring back style in the wild. I couldn't do it. I would feel too retarded trying that in public.
Yeah, me too. For the million subscriber special, I'll do it though. Okay, million subscriber special. I'll go to Home Depot and say, guys, I got a problem in my garbage disposal. I'm trying to throw fibrous style things down there. It's just not working out. See what he says. All right, million subscriber special. You heard it here first. All right,
fibrous, that's the word I was looking for all along. Anything that's a fibrous style, you don't want to put down a typical waste disposal unit. It can clog up. Okay. So anyway,
yeah, please.
after the second one broke again last year.
Okay,
all
the
right,
second
I had a
one
different
broke
plumbing company
now.
Come out, and I said,
So now we've broken three. Okay, so the original, no, two. The original and the reinstallation. Okay, so that's two down now. And of course, it's not our fault. It's not our fault. Definitely not. Here we go.
You-
This is the third.
Like, is this thing really-
because
Oh,
the
yeah.
second one had to be replaced.
Oh yeah, so
That
one,
broke after
two.
2
Now we're
days.
you're right. Now we're on number 3. Okay,
But this is the third, yeah.
You think it's seen enough garbage disposals at this point, but no, unfortunately, that's not the case.
So, if I
And
did
it's
it again,
supposed to last 10 years.
okay? And straight up, the plumber said, "Yeah, this one you're getting is known to not be good.
Okay.
Like, it's a pretty low grade one. Basically, people who just
That's a pro
giving it-
upseller right there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're right. This wood is crap. You know what is better?
You think
I
this
got-
one's? Yeah.
I'll take your finest garbage disposer, please.
Hang on a second. You said the one you have, you don't think it sucks? Let me check that out. Holy shit! Are you an expert on garbage disposals? Because you are right. This one is
One
horrible
I've told
quality.
you twice already.
Yeah.
one's
You are
shit.
correct.
Look
Are
at this.
you some kind of expert or something? Wow.
The only limit to how many hamsters you can put down here is how many you can stuff in it.
You're definitely going to want our gold-plated one, sir. Absolutely. This is $200. But this is about $2,000. But you can afford that, right, sir? You seem to be a man of robust means, of course.
just need one, but don't actually look to use it that much.
Yeah.
That's what this one is for. This is not like, oh, you're going to use it all the time for food. You know, you need a step up from this. And I was like, well, then why did that last plumber say they just wanted to do a straight swap? And he said straight up, yeah, he probably was trying to rip you off. He probably wanted to just give you whatever he had on his cup.
The last guy
Not me,
was
though.
ripping you off. Yeah, the last guy. Yeah, they're ripping you off clearly. I'm not doing that to you. Can you imagine?
I'm going to give you like the ultra super mega turbo hyper deluxe.
For
platinum
2
version.
people, not even like a family. Like, what are you, the
know.
beast? He's,
What is
he's
this,
the
a-
guy. He's not the beast.
Is this a soup
Still on the
kitchen or
market.
something, you know, where they do have to throw away a lot of shit? No. We're talking about 2 people. 2. All right, here we
And one
go.
of them cleans her plate.
Yeah, definitely.
Make some money and get out of there. Didn't really give a shit about you. I was like, oh, that's nice. So I said, well, what's better? And they showed me these other models. I said, I want the one that's the big step up. Like, I want the one that's like crazy good capacity.
He upsold himself.
Because I want one that's not going to clog and break right away. Guess what? It was only $100
I want
more.
one that can handle fibrous style materials.
Can you imagine? You're a salesman's dream right here. Yeah, I want your most expensive one. You are creaming your jeans if you're a salesman with this dude walks in. Oh yeah, absolutely, right here, and it's only $100 more. How can you not?
And let me just tell you, the one I have now, this
Yeah.
thing is insane. This thing,
It's like,
you could throw
hold
it.
on, which credit card do I put this on? Opens his wallet, they like spill onto the ground. Hold on.
Hang on, I got a lot of these things. I'm very rich. I'm going through a bit of a resurgence.
A shit ton of food in it. It never clogs. It never fails. It
Yeah.
blends the crap out of everything within moments. The other one would take a while.
Listen, it blends the crap out of everything. It's like we're talking
said-
about a blender.
Started that with you could put a shit ton of food in it. Why are
Yes.
you throwing away that much
Listen,
food?
yeah, I skipped over that. Let me hear that one more time. This new
And let me
one.
just tell you, the one I have now, this thing is insane. This thing, you could throw a shit ton of food in it.
You should not be doing that under any situation, throwing a shit ton of shit down there. It doesn't matter what it is. You shouldn't be throwing a shit ton of stuff down there, guys. And it's very common knowledge that's not what they're for. But that's a selling point of this one. Like, what are we doing?
It never clogs. It never fails. It blends the crap out of everything within moments. The other one would take a while. This thing is like, zoop, done. Like, literally just done.
Zoop,
okay?
done.
Yeah, good. And I'm like, I should have got this one from the fucking get-go. Why didn't I? Why? Because the other plumber was an asshole who basically just wanted to rip me off. So now
definitely.
I kind of know my shit. I know.
He wanted to rip you off by not giving you the expensive one. The guy who upsold you, he's the one who's not ripping you off.
He's a friend. Yeah, he's a cool dude. He helped me find this $600 one that I definitely need for two people.
When this one breaks, hopefully it'll last 5 to 10 years. All right.
When this one breaks,
I'll get another mid to high end one because we use it a lot. We do. Like anytime that we have
mid to high end one.
it goes down. Anytime that we're making vegetables for something, we have extra. It goes down. You don't throw any of that shit out.
Listen to that. Okay, yeah, okay. I promise this clip's almost over. But listen to this. This is, what do you think about, what do you do with vegetables, okay? Think about this, okay?
Anytime that we have food waste, it goes down there. Anytime that, we're making vegetables for something, we have extra, it goes down there. You don't throw
Anytime we have vegetables for something and we have extra, it goes down there.
What?
you don't throw what, Philip?
Listen, okay, let's make some soup. I got 2 potatoes. Shit, I'll need one. Where's that going? Well, you know where it's going. It blends it right up, Annie. Look at that. Like, he literally said it himself right there, right? Like, if I have extra vegetables,
God,
what do we do with them?
We do. Like, anytime that we have food waste, it goes down there. Anytime that, we're making vegetables for something, we have extra, it goes down there. You don't throw any of that shit out because it's going to just make our garbage accumulate, and then we have to pay way more.
It's going to make our garbage accumulate. Okay? It's going to make our garbage
$250 garbage can. We got to be careful.
Yeah, and don't trash pick it up at least once a week. I mean, come on.
More money to remove it, or I have to go to the dump myself once we accumulate enough.
So
it's going to just make our garbage accumulate, and then we have to pay way more money to remove it, or I have to go to the dump myself once we accumulate enough to toss it, which is frustrating. Okay?
It's incredible. It's incredible. I have no clue. What kind of stuff are we throwing away that you can't put in a bag or two and put it in the garbage the garbage can thing we have that pick it up every week?
I've got him in my head now, and he's picking up a banana and snapping one off and chucking the rest away.
Yeah, no, I'm throwing the rest into the garbage disposal, you mean?
I've had one.
I've had one. Oh, you got what is this fucking bunch of 4? I don't need all these. Garbage disposal.
So, that's my waste disposal story. Not garbage disposal. That's my waste disposal story. Do I know the brand? No, I don't. And I don't care. I'm not going to go down and look at my fucking waste disposal to tell you what it is. I don't care. It's also none of your business. I don't know why you didn't ask that.
None of your business, dumb fuck. Right? Piece of shit.
When you're finding out how much I spent on it, fuck off.
People will hack it.
Yeah. You crazy?
To protect its privacy and safety.
You crazy what the detractors are doing? All right, so we're bringing back to more modern style things here. This is from, before we get to our messages here, big ups everybody for the messages. We will get to them, I promise. But I want to get to a few things from the modern era. Okay, so this is only 16 hours ago. Go ahead, Steve.
Very briefly, you know how like most shirts don't make him look good? That one makes him look like he's ill. Like he's genuinely got like an illness and has lost a lot of weight because of it.
I think this guy's
like
going to
when Walter
upset.
White gets the cancer diagnosis and he's in the doctor's office and he just spaces out.
I see.
He just looks like he's had something go wrong with like his liver or something.
I think this is the guy that's going to upsell you a garbage disposal. You know what I mean? That kind of guy. You look like you could use you look like a man that appreciates a good garbage disposal. Am I right on that? Oh, okay. Look, you also leased a BMW.
The used car and the moonroof collapses.
Yeah, that guy. That's what I'm seeing. Big up Jay
Usos. You could put
yeah.
as many herbs and spices and fibrous style materials as you want down this.
This thing eats fibrous materials for breakfast, literally, brother. Zoop, right down there. I heard you say
right again. We don't have them in
please.
the UK. Where does the stuff you put in it go?
So garbage disposal is used for breaking down food enough to send it down the pipe to get it on down into the sewage. Okay.
Right. Okay.
So because some people are so much of idiots, they'll put anything down there, and I'm probably why it would happen because people are probably clogging up their shit, and we're like, all right, we can't have people clogging up the shit, so we have a little swirly blades thing that just cuts it up enough to send it down in the sewage. It is cool.
So
It's,
not like
definitely a benefit.
Container or something that needs
No.
emptying.
Japan doesn't have them
Right.
either, and it was kind of, once you have one, you realize they are kind of nice to have for some stuff, but they're not for garbage disposal, let's say.
Yeah.
It's more for waste disposal, is correct. You know what I mean?
It's not like a substitute for your garbage can.
No.
When you've just done the gardening and you've got a load of roots.
Yeah. Yeah, holy shit, that's mowed. Hang on. Jay Wusso says, is ALT Highlander now? Some say I could be Highlander. I'm picking up all the skills for everyone I take down. So who's next? Who knows? What skill do I need now? I need
It's a good hat, by the way. Is that a new one?
Oh, no, this is, I got this a few months ago. Big ups to the person that sent this. Anonymous style. We
sweet.
got the Kojima style. Legend in the house. Oberken says, a snort Andy Worski along Phil Burnell 2024. Yeah, I know there's some stuff going on with Kino Casino. We're not going to touch on it here because I don't know enough about it myself to comment on it really. But I know something happening, and there was an expose style stream that happened. You can search that on YouTube if you want to check it out, though, for sure. Triple T Augie says, get well soon, Meerkat. Obviously, we're hoping for his quick recovery, if you know what I mean. Quick recovery. Keep waiting. Nerd Brew says, Phil will use the sink when the last toilet breaks. We
That's
did
why
it.
he wants the most top of the range.
The plunger's already there. So.
Yep. Now next to the sink. Hey, where's the plunger, honey? Right next to the sink. Oh. Boat Knight says,
Like
yeah,
the $30 like hydraulic plunger with the like
yeah.
like the bullet cap in it.
Yeah.
God.
So Philip was so ready to spend money. Gets the house. A month later, he clogs the toilet. Well, big surprise there. Then he buys a top of the line $30 plunger and buys glasses and gloves just for this.
A single-use plunger that has like a shotgun shell in it or
Yes,
something.
a single-use plunger for $30. Oh, you never seen that? I'm not going to play the video.
Thing. Yeah, but I didn't know it was like such a huge. I just thought it was a plunger.
$30 single use. That is it. So there we go. And that's what
like
we were
the
going
most
into.
American thing I've heard of.
Yeah, single use plungers.
Gloves, safety goggles. It's like you cannot keep the money. You just-
Yeah, I had money, got to spend it. He was in spending mode then. That's when he went for so far into debt when he was trying to, furnish the house. Boat Night in the house says. One other thing we saw today was Philip said he couldn't put up pictures until his dad came. He couldn't put up pictures inside his house. He waited a full year after moving in to put up a picture because he needed his dad to help him put it up.
No.
And the $80 emergency radio.
Yes, he also bought a fresh new $80 emergency radio for his new house. You surprised by that, Steve? Or
I'm not surprised by the cost. No, just like the utility of it.
yeah.
When the power goes out,
radio that you
you're going to
listen
need
to,
that important radio update to know what to do.
It was also American Cross certified or something. So yeah, definitely got to have those.
Oh,
Anyway.
one of them wind up. Right. Okay. Yeah.
But you can find them
And
on
it's
Amazon
got
for
a plug
$20.
to charge your phone because you got to pull those Hogans when there's no power.
Yeah. Boat Knight says Italian man plumbing. Mario is like me. Fur. Oh, that's true. Yeah. It's like me. Same story. Joe Dub says it's a buyer's style market for marketing schemes. Oh, it always is. It always is, brother. It's a buyer's market for cars and plungers and garbage disposals, my friends. All right, here we go. This is from last night. And we're looking for shit to talk about. We're at the end of our topics, as he says now. I don't got anything else, guys. What do you got? Someone mentions Twitch, and that sends them on this, okay? Very robust.
HoboX says Twitch lets you browse categories easily. 4 years in, I still have no idea how to discover anyone new that's streaming on YouTube. Yeah, but it doesn't matter what categories you can browse on Twitch. You still can't find anyone but big streamers anyway. It's the
Okay, just want you to, I'll tell you to remember a few words here. You can't find anything but big streamers anyway, okay?
same as YouTube and everything else. Right now, if you go to Twitch, here, fuck this.
Fuck this. Tired of it.
I got time to kill.
I've had enough.
Waiting for this download.
Oh yeah, I can do this now. I have learned how to do this recently.
So,
Fuck this. Fuck you.
I'm on Twitch, and by the way,
pictures
Yeah.
on.
what the hell? What's all this junk? I'm not.
We'll get there. Hold on.
So,
He's hopping mad because Flight Simulator is not working on day one, which is so typical.
Yep.
Let's go over to Twitch.
That's what Meerkat's working on, by the way.
Ready?
He's working on that. He'll get back to
So
it.
here's Twitch right now,
Uh-huh.
live. Okay.
Okay, so now I want you to follow Philip's mouse, okay? Just follow the mouse there. You see it above the gentleman on the left side of the screen here?
So they throw a
Nipple,
random dude up,
nipple.
or a random person. It's actually a girl streaming Fortnite.
So he's not logged in, so Twitch
No.
doesn't know how to cater anything to him at this point, because how
Yep.
would it?
Yeah,
They-
there's nothing there on his.
So they're giving you the biggest streamers they can and the biggest games they can. So they got World of Warcraft there, Fortnite. Obviously, you're going to see that. And it's a rotating list of people that you could check out. So it's not all the biggest of the big either, but we'll keep going.
Yeah, you can see there's arrows. To
Uh-huh.
For 10,000 viewers for some fucking bizarre
Oh,
reason.
my bad. Here we go. My
People,
bad.
10,000 people are watching fucking Fortnite.
There was 100,000 viewers of Fortnite at this time. 100,000 people watching Fortnite when he said this.
Domino's fucking tie-in. Look at this dumb shit.
Dumb shit.
10,000 people are watching someone play a Domino's pizza tie-in in Fortnite. They have nothing else to fucking do.
Which should be watching you eating a Krabby Patty be better, or
They're playing a game.
What about the people watching the guy who's complaining about it? Did they have anything better to do?
That's tremendous. But this is what you see.
What
You see
about
some
the people
dude
watching on a podcast, watching the guy watching?
yeah.
bulging
Yeah,
fucking
you could be
crotch
watching
to
this.
They really need the help.
your left, his nipples hanging out over here, and another
The
bulging
nipples
crotch to your
hanging
right.
out. What the fuck?
Nipples hanging
It's an
out.
advert.
I know.
I see no hangage there.
It seems
Not that
to
I
be
look for that kind of stuff.
It's a pretty taut nipple there, in my opinion. I mean, there's nothing hanging there. Very firm.
very,
Crotch to your left.
very clearly
His
cold in that studio.
Yeah. I think that was intentional, by the way. I appreciate that.
nipples hanging out over here, and another bulging crotch to your right. Gee, I wonder what they're actually all about over there on Twitch today, huh? Some
Imagine trying to advertise underwear without this any other way. How else would you advertise underwear?
Show the guys living a happy life, just like running or something. Yeah, they're doing.
Jesus on them.
dude's
Come on.
fucking junk in your face.
Philip.
He's
Most
the-
people,
I think
most
he's
people can
mad.
avoid it. Yeah, I know. This guy's too loaded. I mean, Philip, most people can just ignore it. It is an ad. First of all, ad blocker does exist, and second of all, you don't have to hyper focus on it, as you like to say. You know what I mean?
Fuck is this?
Uh-huh.
Right?
Mouse. Notice
And
the
here you
mouse.
go.
I didn't say look away from the
Kai
mouse.
Cenat,
Okay.
Scump, Zach Rohr, Swag,
No idea who Zach Rohr is in his mind. You know.
Summit 1G. It's the same people. Tim the Chat, man. It's the same fucking people.
Okay.
The same people as your recommended channels. It's the same people you already know about.
Okay.
It's just, do you see anyone getting exposure here?
Okay. Well,
Whoa.
let's continue this line of thinking, please, Philip, as we scroll
Look at
down.
all this exposure I can get. No.
Yeah.
There's exposure. You get exposed to this guy's fucking giant
And we are right back to the penis. Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys.
package.
Right back.
And fucking completely stupid, brain dead Domino's Pizza Fortnite gameplay.
Yes.
This is Twitch right now.
This is Twitch right now.
And it is quite unfortunate that this woman has no idea that she's positioned between these two guys' crotches on the front page of.
And we are right back to the penis content. I apologize, everybody. A lot of penis today. Apologize.
I'm impressed that he didn't go, and this woman has clearly been in this position to get herself on the front page of Twitch.
He didn't break out the I Justine comments.
No.
He's learned.
So I assumed. Yeah.
He's a different person. Come on. He's changed, okay? Big ups, Aid Robertson and Jambalaya for the membership bombs. Big ups, everybody. Thank you so much. Go ahead,
ups, thank you.
Ludwig.
So someone in Phil's chat is like, "Oh no, I'm so concerned." Goes into her chat and is like, "Did you know that your stream is positioned between two men?" Like, oh no, she stops the stream, checks it for herself. I can't believe this. This is so
That is-
unfortunate.
Helping to keep your, who knows if she's full-time streamer or anything, but Philip would do this to YouTube as well, while they are the ones that are paying his bills, you know? Like, they have to pay bills too, Philip. That's how they give you money, you know? But, okay.
Twitch. Does she know that? That there's two giant heaving packages there and she's squeezed between.
Heaving packages.
He's really selling it, isn't he? He's
If you
committed
weren't
to the bit.
If you weren't interested the first place, you might be now, because he's really selling these things. They are heaving now. I mean, come on. Heaving hanging. What else is going on? Bulging. We've heard, hell yeah. That sounds pretty good.
Like when he made anime conventions sound like just orgies.
Yeah, he did sell anime conventions, made him sound so fun. Like everyone's just having sex all the time. It's like, oh, that sounds pretty fun.
I'd be pretty upset.
Uh-huh.
I think that's pretty disrespectful.
Yeah, definitely.
Why would you want this to be on your site?
But back to it, guys.
Right?
Watch the mouse.
It's got the finger
Dude, guys,
pointing right at it.
watch the mouse. I can't emphasize this enough. Watch the mouse.
Why would you want this to be on your site?
Right to it.
Right? It's
Right to it. Tip, thigh, let back down.
He's gravitating towards the crotch.
Oh my God, we did the full massage.
Pull card.
Oh my God. He went right down. He went down the body too. Oh man. Woo. We're having fun.
It's fucked up. What other channels are they recommending?
Okay, cool. Let's check it out.
Stump, Flats.
Okay, Flats.
Shy Lily.
VTuber, watch out, VTubers, Philip.
Thousands of views. It's all the same
shit. Remember, you hate them, right?
Nothing new. Nothing of any interest.
There's Asmongold, the guy that doesn't make fun of you anymore, right?
Oh, Kai Cenat is doing a workout stream. I don't give a fuck.
I don't want
Eat a burger.
You know how pissed off you could be if you... What if, like, imagine going to YouTube and just finding stuff you're not interested in and then yelling at it. Like, oh, this person, she's sewing. I don't give a fuck. What? I don't give a fuck. Look at this person, he's driving. I don't give a fuck. Like, you really gonna get pissed at that? You didn't even sign in.
Junk.
Clean a closet.
Yeah. What the fuck? Come on. Start begging. When's the begging kick in?
What is all this? Who cares? Do you know what I mean? Like,
there's bits where you can pick what you want to watch.
150 viewers here, 160 viewers here. Very different kinds of content here.
That dude's just playing metal. I'd watch that. That's
Oh yeah, Hot Beats TV. Cool. Look at those hot beats right there.
Philip, you insinuating something?
Music.
Hot beats? So can't have girl. Girl bad. You know that, guys. Come on. Girl is bad.
Right.
And?
Does any of this look like you people are getting great exposure on the...
Perfect timing, Philip. Perfect timing. You nailed it here. Let's watch.
Does any of this look like you people are getting great exposure on the front page of Twitch? Survival games. This guy's got a whopping 8 views on the front.
8 views on the front page. This is the definition of insane exposure for this gentleman right here. You know? 8 viewers. He would kill for people to be on the front page at 8 viewers on YouTube. I thought it happened on YouTube, by the way. Fuck that. They're not doing that. This dude has 8 viewers.
He's also mad that those have thousands.
Yeah. So you can't win. You cannot win if you're Twitch for Philip. 8 viewers, and they put him on the front page, you know, to help people find him. Go ahead, Ludwig.
Yeah, any rational person would be like, yeah, okay, I guess I am wrong. I guess people who don't have a whole lot of viewers do get exposed in the front page, but no, he can't be wrong. He has to spin this as him still being right somehow, and we'll see it.
Yeah.
Page, wow, that really boosted his view count, didn't it? 8 views for that guy.
That's not Twitch's job. Twitch's job is to give him exposure, at which they are doing right now.
You see my point?
No,
I don't see any point here. I'm trying to find the point.
1.6 thousand
right there.
Guy. Yeah. Resting on 1.6 thousand.
Yeah, that person has a lot.
You see my point? It's all trash.
Okay, yeah.
60.
Look at this.
It's 2,400, 1,000, a cat. People like cats, as Philip shows his cat.
What is this?
You can't be in the middle.
What is
Yeah, they're showing their cat for free. Fucking idiots.
going on?
They did do a tip school for that?
This is what they're doing.
it's like a lot of variety.
I see a lot of variety, a lot of different sizes of creators here. It's incredible.
Sometimes you get like shelters and things, and I'll have like streams with, you know, the cats in the back, like streaming the room that the cats are in, and so like
It's just desperate.
It's that alien to him or something.
It's like a guy complaining about his ex, but he's talking like this in front of his new wife. I bet they feel really special right now.
Yeah, that's kind of a good point. And like how also it, like another way to say it would be, it's like saying your wife was ugly, but then bring up pictures of her being hot and saying like, look at her, look, she's so ugly, but she's hot. You know what I mean? But you got to kind of cope and say like, oh yeah, she's ugly, guys. Who cares? she's hot. Maybe she's not hot anymore. Like, you know.
This is a
But
workout
remember,
stream.
they're
Who
only hot
cares?
until,
Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry.
they're only
That
hot
was-
until they turn you
Does
down.
your mind feel more melted now than ever before because we did that?
Okay. Yes.
You see my point? Like,
No, I don't. I do
you
not
see
see
all
the point.
Exposure those people got. Look how it's the same people. The same
Okay.
top 20, 30 people always get featured, just like on YouTube.
Only same 20 to 30 people always get featured. So that guy that's 8 viewers always gets featured. Apparently, that's cool.
It's exactly the same model.
And
the
also,
same
it's no better than
algorithm book.
YouTube. According to him.
According to him, and Twitch is legit. Say what you will about Twitch, but it's legitimately better than YouTube for finding new people. I mean, that's just my opinion, but
No, it's
that's
really
just,
top of the line kick. That's like really has it going on.
Kick. Oh, revolutionizing the game.
Shit. And then when you get thrown on the front page, wow, your 8 views really got inflated. Now you have 8.5. Twitch is the worst place to stream. Like, hands down. Twitch is the worst place to stream.
Okay.
There's no reason to be there at all. It's toxicity. It's sexual
toxicity.
content. The first thing we saw, and I
Oh, Kick doesn't have any sexual content,
Oh, here
does
we go.
it? No. Okay, let me bring up my old Kick stream. Let's see what's on the front page of Kick.com, I wonder here. I'll do it on a separate browser just in case.
Right.
Let's see here. Okay, well, we have somewhat. This seems to be pretty good here. We have a. Oh my God! I'm just gonna bring up the whole thing because there's nothing bad, and it's the exact same thing. Okay, look at this. It is the exact same thing as what you just saw on Kick on Twitch. Here we go. Here is my. We have Lethal Company. Oh, look at her just sitting here talking. Yeah, look at that music beats here. We got Half-Life 2. Look at this. It's trash. Look at this. My recommended, Big E, Bodie. Everyone knows these people. Amaranth. Everyone knows Amaranth. What the fuck? It's the same exact shit. Same exact shit, man. Anyways, we're not needing to see Kick today.
I can see how being on the front page has really helped you when you think
Yeah.
watching.
swear I didn't stage that. Is a girl trying to play Fortnite and 2 dudes heaving crotches
Back to it.
pointed towards her on the screen.
Back
That's the front
to
page of
it.
Twitch.
Sexual.
Did I make it up? That's where you want to stream, huh? Some great family friendly content over there.
Yeah. Kick is known for its family-friendly content.
If you go to like a Walmart, you see that kind of thing on the packaging for underwear. Like, what?
Yeah, he goes to the workers of Walmart. Excuse me, do you know you're standing under a huge package there? It's heaving package right above your head there. Do you know that?
What's even worse is there's somebody stood very, very still, looking very, very pale, wearing some of your clothes on a plinth above the price. I watched him for 10 minutes and he didn't move. I think you need to do something about it. I think it's weird.
Yeah. And this thing is heaving, okay? Heaving package there, obviously. Look at him. Those hanging nipples, too. All right. I think we're done here, but I got to show one thing after this. He's looking for acceptance in the chat.
Anyway.
Anyone that says something I agree with, not finding it. So
Anyway, so that's what's going on over
Microsoft
there
working
on Twitch. What a great place to be, huh?
Uh-huh.
I'm so glad that we checked it. Maybe we'll do that from time to time for a good laugh.
definitely.
There's a new
See if
virtual
I can
fighter
see any
confirmed.
more
I've heard about that. Dead or Alive and Soul Calibur remain
crotches.
dead. Yeah.
Did he say
Yes.
harmful in this one or hateful?
So what?
So
anyways-
language in this one.
Yeah, does he say language? Let's see. Does he bring it up again? Stuck in
say
loading. Maybe he didn't say it in this one. But anyways, you know how he always says about, his spiel about Twitch, right? Is he was fired for hateful utterances or something? What was it? Let me bring up the real one here because I do want to show that. He said it recently
that
too.
Clip of the house tour clip. Leanna's like, we could just get naked, and DSP just completely ignores her, just talking about the blinds.
Philip cannot hear that at all. So Philip, I want to get Philip's modern take on what he says. So this is DSP. This is his own video here we're watching. DSP goes nuclear on Twitch CEO, and I just want to find the. He does go nuclear, guys. I just want to see when he says harmful or harmful content. Here we go.
I
Here's
think
what I
it's
want
the
you to
slurs
Over the
that he
past few
doesn't
weeks,
say.
to prohibit these harms, it doesn't matter what guidelines you have. If you don't enforce them or you selectively enforce them, you can have a list of rules, but if no one
slurs?
actually fucking does anything
I
about
can't
them,
find it.
the rules are meaningless. This is like
No,
what's
he doesn't
happened in
say
all of
slurs
America recently.
'cause
Okay,
he wants to
Right
diminish
now,
the
in
language
certain parts
that
of the
he
country,
uses.
Yeah,
where
now it's
I
like
live, crime rates are disrespect.
Uh-huh.
After he was actually banned.
No.
VTubers are getting
He
banned.
doesn't talk about it.
Banned him immediately.
Anyways, you fucking know it. I'm not finding it, but you know how he says now. He doesn't. He was banned. He was banned for hateful shit. Okay, so let's go back in time to the original telling of the story. Here we go.
Specifically, Twitch terminated the agreement following its investigation of repeated instances of inappropriate conduct involving hateful slurs in violation of Section 4.2.7 Appropriate Conduct Agreement. What the fuck are you fucking talking about, you lame-brained pieces of dumb fucking shit?
Okay. Well,
Very quotable.
I do apologize. This video may be inappropriate to
Have
some
fun
viewers.
and be entertaining. You watch.
This video may be inappropriate for some users here. I just want to
How
be sure.
family friendly is that?
This is very friendly.
7 Appropriate Conduct Agreement. What the fuck are you fucking talking about, you...
Okay, let's see.
on Twitch. You don't watch them on YouTube anymore, right? YouTube is more about drama and bullshit. I want to watch a drama vlog. Then you go on YouTube. I want to watch some faggot and some.
Disavow.
Okay, moving on positively here. I do want to show you about Philip. Said the discoverability on Twitch sucks, right? He definitely thinks that sucks, and his opinion hasn't changed on that, right? Right?
You know what I'm saying? Now, for me, 13 years in the business as a content creator.
Yeah, go ahead.
Every year, I gear up full throttle for this busy gaming season. And I try to get people to come to streams, and I use incentives like decorating the office or doing themed pop-ups, having a marathon at the end of the month and all of that.
Those are incentives, Steve. Please stop laughing.
Incentives, yeah.
I don't know why you're laughing. These are incentives. You see the spider?
Typically it works because there's new games paired with all that hype stuff. People get engaged, people like the content, and they come out to support, all right? But admittedly, I've been a full-time streamer now for over 4.5 years, and most of that time has been on Twitch. And what happens is over on Twitch, there's what's called discoverability.
Oh, there's discoverability on Twitch. That sounds pretty fun. How come we're shitting on that now? Okay, let's go to another clip. Maybe just one-time thing, right? Maybe a one-time thing.
What I could definitely tell you guys is I know for a fact Twitch was less controllable than YouTube is. And what I mean by that is because Twitch had more discoverability.
Hang on a minute. What? It has discoverability now? I thought it didn't have discoverability.
Because Twitch had a bigger viewer base over there. Let's just be honest here. More people are on Twitch watching live streams
that sounds pretty
on YouTube
cool.
by far.
Still true.
I mean, it's
still true to this day.
Indisputable. Anyone could just go to Twitch and say, I want to watch someone playing GTA 3 Definitive Edition today. Oh, here comes streams of people playing it. Oh, there's
that sounds pretty fun.
Phil, boop, and now we get natural viewership.
Is that
like
disputable?
That.
No.
But when you get that, you also bring in.
Okay, well that's definitely the last time we're going to hear about how great Twitch is, right? Recently? Oh, let's go to even more recently.
Okay, I miss discoverability.
What?
Right now, on YouTube.
Yeah.
If you want to see someone streaming the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 beta, and this weekend I'm playing it on Xbox Series X, and you type in streams of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 beta, good luck finding mine. I mean it, like good luck. It will never come up. YouTube's algorithm sucks ass. It just has so many things in it that's bullshit. It's so hard to get noticed on YouTube for streaming.
Shit.
All right? Now, good.
All right, you get the point, though. Anyways, and here I did finally find it where he explains the modern telling of why he left. Whoa, why he left Twitch, by the way.
And a problem streaming over here.
So did you leave or did you get banned?
I left. I was removed from the partner program
After getting banned.
2021. They cited hate speech, and I said, "What hate?"
Actually, they said
Following its specifically, Twitch terminated the agreement following its investigation of repeated instances
say it again, please.
Inappropriate conduct
say it clearly.
Involving hateful slurs.
Okay, a little bit different. The language has changed over the years, but okay.
Hate speech. In 2021, they cited hate speech.
Definitely.
And I said, "What hate speech? I want you to tell me." They refused. They said, "We don't have to tell you anything."
Yes.
But in a year, you can apply to get
Pretty
your
sure they
partnership
didn't
back.
say that.
We don't tell you anything, dumb fuck. CEO of Twitch. Thank you.
And I was like, what's the point of me reapplying when you won't tell me what I did wrong to begin with? I have no clue what you're even talking about.
Well, a lot of people at that time were sending him clips of exactly what they were talking about, but it's better to pretend to be ignorant to it than to actually, face it head on, But anyways, enough about that. Let's get to our legendary submission by the one, the only, the PWOP in the house here with a robust set of DSP-isms for us to enjoy. Let's fucking go. Come on.
Hello, it's PWOP back with this week's DSP-isms.
Cool.
And Chef Philip was working hard at the kitchen recently.
Nice.
And there's been plenty of food talk on stream with all of his, quote, fast food style food reviews.
Ooh, good start.
And on that note, I'd like to point out that somebody this week claimed to be from Stratford and says that DSP has lied about everything to do with Connecticut.
Oh.
And I'd like to qualify what that raider said, because recently I went to the real Massimo's and it sucked.
Oh, no.
But that's a story for another day, and that day is probably going to be the day when I go to Vinny's, so I can do a comparison between the two
please
of them.
do. That'd be hype.
And during one of those expert food reviews, DSP said the way that you can tell when a chicken breast has been cooked properly is because the chicken comes out rubbery. And complaining about the amount of lettuce...
Come on. Is that real? I'm going to get the works cited on this one. It comes out rubbery?
Rubbery. Yeah. No.
What? Oh, it's rub. Okay, now I have a shrimp. Oh, scallops are described as rubbery, and that's negative. Oh my God. All right, we'll take it at his word for now.
lettuce that was on his sandwich, he referred to that as
wait, hold
been
on.
cooked properly.
Okay.
It's because the chicken comes out rubbery.
Uh-huh.
And complaining about the amount of lettuce that was on his sandwich, he referred to that as herbaceous, which is...
Come on! Come on! Are you making these up? Come on, PWOP, please!
True, just really awkward and also pretty pretentious to say, in my opinion, but I'm
Herbaceous.
willing to let that go and move on. Unlike Phil, we won't be making a red light out of a stop sign.
Yeah, definitely.
On a less toxic note, Phil's been playing Call of Duty multiplayer recently, and the symphony of excuses he's been creating is incredible, but you'll have to listen to your blind spots and your peripheral hearing to make sure that you catch all of these.
Mm-hmm.
For example, there was the night he was streaming the campaign mode on Call of Duty, and he emphasized how important understanding the story is to really getting the full experience for the campaign. So I asked him to help get me up to speed on the plot of what was going on, and this was the response he gave me.
Can I explain the plot for the campain? Yeah, there's a bunch of blackened operatives, and they're doing covert operations across the globe.
Oh, God!
Oh,
Orange is the guy thinks it may be the Mothman. It could
God,
got
what's
black.
that? Blackened.
operations across the globe. Orange is the guy thinks it may be the Mothman. It could be the Mothman.
Phil was pretty confused this week by what an orthopedic does.
Oh.
He asked chat for some clarification and asked them if that is a foot doctor. Yes, Phil. An orthopedic's a foot doctor, and a paleontologist is the skin doctor, but only for people with pale skin.
That's correct, actually.
It's not every week that I have a favorite shameless beg for money, but this week I thought it was pretty funny that he said he's waiting to order his fast food until, quote, a little bit more support chimes up. And we're so far back on my list that we finally made it to Halloween, because on the conversation of trick-or-treaters, Phil said he wouldn't be expecting any because he lives in, quote, a closed road. Redundancies were on fire this week.
No, it's closed. It's a gated community. It's closed. Please.
breaking blackened operatives will parachute down.
Holy shit, it's the blackened operatives.
Phil said that Review Tech USA self-felted himself.
Oh,
Phil
wait.
said that Review Tech USA self-felted himself. Which was then shortly followed up by the first Dent entry onto the list when DSP accidentally showed his Discord, and there was a message in the Discord about how the gaming industry had, quote, self-sabotaged itself. And if you're like me and you enjoy the stupid redundancies, I've got one more for you. How about, quote, complete horseshit bullshit? And let's bring it home this week with some philosophy, because he says he's a more optimistic person now, and he used the metaphor of the glass used to be 3/4 empty, but now I'm the glass is 3/4 full kind of guy.
What the fuck?
Now, this is the part where I've already overthought this, and I'm ready to peel one more layer off this stupid onion.
Please.
Let's say we have 2 pint glasses.
Okay.
One is half full and one is half empty. They both have half a pint of liquid, so it's just a matter of perspective. It's the same amount of liquid. But with Phil saying his glass used to be 3/4 empty, which meant there was only 1/4 of a pint of liquid.
Yes.
And now it's 3/4 full, so there's 3 times the amount of liquid. It's not a matter of perspective. There's actually a different amount of liquid between the 2 glasses. So he's undermined the whole metaphor. But I still do think it works that way, because his glass used to be 1/4 full, and now it's 3/4 full. Because for the last 3 months, people have been pissing in his glass and telling him it's beer. And that's it for the week for DSP-isms. This is PWOP from Studio B in Bridgeport, Connecticut, signing off.
Legendary PWOP. You gotta, go ahead.
I was hoping he was gonna. Did you see the one where he brought up shrimp and how he doesn't know if other people eat the entire shrimp, like the tail and the legs and everything? Did you see that thing?
No, I did not. Give me a link if you got it. If you got a link, please give me.
I hate when he talks about the food trying thing, because he calls it a taste test. That's not a taste test. An example of a taste test is like you blindfold someone and you have like a cup of Coke and Pepsi and you test them to see which one is the Coke and which one is the Pepsi. The person is the one being tested, not the food.
Yeah, good point. We haven't got there yet because PWOP is like working through. He works like chronologically, and like we only can play once a week, so he has a lot stored up, so we'll probably get there. But yeah, PWOP, legendary work as always. Before we get to the messages though, I do want to play one great to show you the level of, just in case we haven't talked about the streak all today, but we're at the part of the streak now where we are talking to 2 people, and if you don't save the fucking stream, it's over, guys. So please save the stream. It goes to the very end. Will marry at the end by the same 1 or 2 people, and then it gets there. Funny enough, though, the last one, last night, Adam, the guy that was doing $100 super chats, many times, he'd been doing it for 2 months or something, said, I have to go to my family. My family needs me, so I won't be able to do this. This is my last one. He actually did the last super chat last night and changed his Twitter account name so you couldn't see it was Adam. I guess because he wanted to hide who he was, I guess. But there's the
family
news.
told him, we don't need your help.
We don't need your help anymore, thanks. Yes. So here is my favorite bag from the last week, though, since last show, I should say, not the week. But here's a classic one here.
Any last minute stuff, guys? And by the way, I'm just saying, if someone wanted to drop a $104 contribution right now before the show ended, so that we could hit the goal and continue the streak and play Veilguard and not have to worry about the streak ending, which is undoubtedly all anyone's going to talk about when I'm playing the game, because, I think it's ending today. That would be nice. So who's going to drop that hundo? You know what's funny is I don't even do hints anymore. I don't even care. I just fucking say it right out. Hey, who's going to drop that $104 right now? Right? A nice big juicy tip, or maybe a good, 20 subs over on Kick. What would be 21 for the record? 21 subs on Kick, right? Just boom. Just do it. Fill the King's coffers. Hit the King's taxes. Make it rain here on DSP Gaming today. Right? Did we buy the turkey?
Very chill. Very chill and positive.
And he was in such a bad mood when gameplay started. He was ranting for like a good half hour of the beginning of that gameplay session, just being mad at people in chat.
Yep. And that one dude, I'm not going to play here again, but I played it on WPIG where someone said you spent the tax money on... Right. You spent tax money in the wedding and WB Champions. And he said, no, I've already brought this up and but no one cares anymore. But that's literally what he admitted to June the King. In the documentary, June the King showed the message from Philip Burnell saying, I misspoke. Not all of the money went to the taxes. There's a link to it if you want to see it. But anyways, let's get to it. Yeah. I do, here, interestingly enough, I think we did get a message from DSP today. So let me play that for you here. This is definitely really him. It's not someone else. It's definitely him. Okay, listen up. Oh, you got to turn your mic on, Philip. Here you go. I turned it on for you. Here we go.
I hope that you're all doing well. I know there's been a lot of ambiguous buildup all week for this.
Yeah,
I know you all have guesses about what's going to happen.
What's going to happen?
Every one of you. You're all completely incorrect. So let's get started.
Okay.
Thou art lucky the king graces you with his presence.
Oh, dearest king, the pipe sends word that Satan is on the way to your kingdom.
Oh, this person has mental retardation.
The Lord has rebuked thee, Satan. Get behind thee.
No, Satan is a regular visitor. What's up, Satan? How you doing, man?
All you want to do is be nice.
What up, Satan? How you doing?
Right. Well, let's just insult somebody. You know what I mean? Like, why would I want to deal with that?
Right.
You know what I
It's
mean?
true. And I agree.
I thought, okay, I didn't love it when I first started. I thought it was okay. And then as I got more into it, I started to like it less and less. There's just so many things to say about it.
Is there anything you actually like?
No.
Wow. So that says something.
I can't even think of one good thing to say about it.
That says something.
You don't have to stick around. You can go.
Yeah, I need to.
No one's forcing you to be here.
Why?
Look how easy
The
that was.
king has done it.
It was incredibly easy. Oh my God!
Bow
Can't
down
wait.
to the king of
Amazing. Good job. Good. Thank you for that call, Philip. This was from Fly on the Wall, by the way. Fly on the Wall sent that in. Big ups. Amazing.
Bye, Satan. Thanks for stopping by. Only for a little bit.
That was amazing. Big ups, man. Board Panda, you're correct. I said Adam changed his Twitter. I meant he changed his YouTube channel name. Excuse me. Yep, that is correct. Okay, let's fucking go. Message style time. Normal style messages coming in here. And we once again have some Steve's college name, 2-incher. Go.
Hey, that being said, hope you're all doing good. Here's the scenario.
They use centimeters.
Yeah, excuse me. 20 centimeters, excuse me.
One day, DSP wakes up and his narcissism is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Whichever part of the brain in which the narcissism is located suddenly turns off, or at least adjusts to normal, mature adult levels, never to return to its previous state. Inevitably, he begins to feel a set of emotions previously alien to him, guilt, remorse, and regret. What would his first contact with the real world and his audience look like? What changes would he make? What would he need to do in order to redeem himself, to which he is now fully committed? So on and so forth. Go wild with the speculation. Here's my horse.
But no, I really love it here, and I love being Phil, and...
Get out of here, Satan.
Take it easy, guys.
This meme has gone too far. Started with the guy saying hello to his cat, and now we're at this level here with the horses. Okay, so Phil has lost his narcissism. How would he react to his first interaction with the world be? Go ahead, Steve.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know. It's impossible.
He would completely have to relearn everything. He would have no conception of how to properly deal with people because his narcissism had led him to the isolation. He'd probably run out in the street and just try to run away from everything first and sort of really sort his head out.
Probably delete the channel, right? Because that's kind of embarrassing for you to have all that shit there. Or no?
Maybe keep it, because maybe at some point he's I'm going to have to address this. Maybe this is the last stream that I do.
Okay.
And then delete it, but he'd sort of keep it around before he could tell people, hey, by the way, something really weird happened last night. Maybe someone made a wish on a... I'm walking up. Fuck me. What have I done?
Any thoughts, Ludwig?
Yeah. So if he loses the narcissism, does he still have the goldfish memory? Because it depends on what the things in his past that he remembers. Because he would have to go back and recontextualize all the interactions that he's had with people and be like, man, those entire times I was the asshole that entire time. It wasn't other people approaching me incorrectly. I was just responding incorrectly to them, and all these opportunities that I just failed at. All the PewDiePies, all the Dr. Disrespects, they're so far above me, even though we got started on YouTube at the same time. It's all my fault. I think that would knock the knees out from underneath him. But that depends on whether or not he's able to even remember that.
assume the lack of narcissism frees up processing power in the brain, so he can't remember clearly.
That's tough to think about. Good question, though, from 2Incher. Big Ups Joe Dub says, Phil would be a terrible restreamer, yet somehow it would be better than the content he does now. Need more hater side Phil. So you like the Phil react content. And yeah, I mean, it's better than his gameplay. I mean, the gameplay is... No one's there for... Even Triple P said, no one's staying for Philip's gameplay. And yeah, he's right on that, right? No one's there for the gameplay outside of the
Even Philip
precious few.
It now, though. It's like, look, let's just get it out of the way, and then, if people want to stick around for the gameplay, they will. But a bunch of you are going to leave. Yeah. So before you go, if you want to support the stream...
So I know, if you guys are going to leave, he said that literally yesterday, I believe. I know some guys are going to leave, so now's a great time to support if you're going to leave.
Give me money for the content you're not going to watch.
Basically. Please support now before you leave, guys. Thank you. Slink's in the house.
Content so much, pay for it. But I also don't want to stick around for it. So.
Yeah, that's a very small number of people that will accept that trade, right, Philip? Tax. Yeah, exit tax. Yeah, you're leaving. Give me money before you leave. All right.
Slink's in the car park. You have to feed the card in and then pay.
Yeah, there you go. Slink says, "Where can I find a heaving package?" Well, look no further. You come to the right.
Go to Twitch. Probably.
Go to Twitch. Yeah, you go to Twitch. That's where you go. You've come to the right podcast. Let me tell you, Slinks. Trust me on that. All right, a lot of heaving going on here. Big ups to Logan, who says, "Without his narcissism, he'd be feral." What? I mean, that's his strongest trait. That's all that guides every decision he makes, right? So yeah, it would be. He would be lost. All right, big ups to the one, the only Cat Style House. Come on.
Hey, that being said, Cat Style House here, long-time DSP fan, first-time caller. I just wanted to ask you guys about one of the things that really fascinates me about Phil the most is his ability to hold on to a grudge or a grievance. And when he talks about these things later on, it seems like the wounds are still as fresh as the very day he first acquired whatever grievance it is he's talking about. Some of the most obvious examples are like Justine he was talking about recently, and he still seems just as mad at her as he was back then. I think he's done the same thing with like Tobuscus. Obviously being kicked off Twitch, being kicked off Blip. So I guess I just want to ask you, what's your favorite petty grievance of Phil's that he's managed to hold on to and still remain mad about to this day? And conversely, can you think of any examples of a time when he's let go of something and he seems to be kind of be over it and he's not mad about it anymore? I guess the most obvious example is, the Wolverine doll, not of him, holding on to something, because that's like holding on to something for like 30 years or something, which is pretty crazy. So anyway, that was all. Thanks. Bye.
Big ups, man. Yeah, so what, obviously, like iJustine reminder, what did iJustine do that pissed him off? Get invited to host a game.
EA?
Yeah, she was invited to host an award show. That's what. That's the insane, horrible thing she did. By the way, when Philip said that comments about the gangbang, but he still, when she brought her up again, he was very quick to be negative about her when she came up on DSP Reacts or whatever. Tobuscus, same thing. Is there something with the narcissist in that, Steve, or no? Like that they hold on to people that they feel slighted by.
Like narcissistic injury is a word for it.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Wounded ego. Someone either he feels like he's been cheated out of something, like say, Justine, she shouldn't be so successful. It should have been me, or he's been aggrieved in some way, or he's just taken personal insult. Because my favorite is like Troy Baker, and he just wore a scarf. That was it.
What an asshole.
And so whatever it is, he can't sort of process why it's upset him and move on, because that involves taking a look at himself and so.
I think that plays into the apology fetish too, because he wants these people to apologize to them. He wants them to be subservient to him in order to try and repair that ego.
Yeah, look at Craig. He just wanted that whole interview so that he could get an apology for Craig and then be like, nah, fuck it. And he didn't get it because Craig was like, Phil, I haven't thought about you for a year. I've not had a rivalry with you. And then he cut himself off early.
Yeah, but you still think you're an asshole, right? What you did to me was horrible still, right? You know it, right, Craig? And Craig's like, nah, I haven't really thought about it. Yeah, but you still think that, right? No, you still think that, right? All right, Phil, with all due respect, go fuck yourself. You know, like, all right, I'm clearly talking to a kindergartner, so I'm not going to go farther with this. Go fuck yourself. And Philip was like, yeah, Craig lost his mind on that. Remember? That's how he describes it now.
Yeah. He went mask off. It's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. You gave him no choice. You gave him no choice but to have an extremely direct approach to telling you because he felt like he was talking to a stupid person. Like, all right, listen, dude, go fuck yourself. I'm tired of this shit, you know? But anyways.
Finally.
We might have a new one. We might have a new one in underwear models, so we'll have to see how that develops.
Yeah.
He could be very mad about that.
They're so fucking hot.
My favorite one is still Twitch because usually when I'm listening to them, I'm on Twitch. Like, it's so surreal. Like, what are you doing on Twitch? I'm like, I don't know, man. It's fun here. Like, I love my chat. I can do like fun channel point stuff. Like, they can like spend channel points to put a hat on my head and stuff like that. You can't really do that on YouTube unless you put in a little bit extra effort. But
yeah, like the one
I'm here because it's fun and I don't really care about the money side of things. Like, I make enough money. I'm not like jonesing to pay my bills and shit like you are, because
that's the problem.
Got these addictions I can't handle. Like, it's fine. I'm just like, I'm here on Twitch because it's fun. It's weird.
He was very much counting on the kick like to take off, and that's where he's going to be because the 95% thing. That's his favorite part of Kick. That's the only reason we're still there, by the way, is the Kick percentage breakdown, because he's legitimately getting 30 viewers on there outside of DSP Politics, of course. Which will that be on Thursday this week again? So we'll see how that goes. He has some great topics lined up, so stay tuned for that. I'm not going to talk about them now. Go enjoy them. All right, let's get to it. The one, the only, the Papa Polecat. Time to hop on that pole, Papa Polecat.
Big ups. That being said, Papa Polecat, longtime listener, fourth time speak piper. I'm sick today, bear with me, but I was just watching your like handyman rundown, and as a construction worker, it's one of the most frustrating things. And his insistence on hovering over poor people working in his home, just as a PSA, please God, don't do that. People, no one is going to risk their job to fuck with your house.
Yeah.
I hate when people hover over you. The best thing to do, hey, you need some water? You want a snack? Let me know if you need anything. I'll be in this room. If you're curious, check on them every fucking couple minutes, whatever. But don't be a Phil. Don't sit there and stare at them while they're working, offering advice, etc. Anyways, yeah, that was my big takeaway. Question.
You don't have to have one.
If you had to hire Phil to perform any maintenance in your home, what would it be? Hugs and kisses.
To hire Philip to do something.
Oh,
nothing.
I don't know. I would hire him to make a product look bad. If I really hated some company, I would like, hey, promote this company.
Interview someone. Do the interviews here. For that being said, please interview someone. That'd be fun. That's what he does great. He's a great interviewer.
Tevin on again.
Yeah. Interview Tevin, please. That'd be fun. Yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing, Papa Polecat. But you're correct. You guys, Steve, you have one. Go ahead.
I just think like I might want him to like review a cake I've made or something. Just because, like,
food review.
Food
Okay.
is the only thing that he can like reliably do, and even there, it's like pushing it. But like, you wouldn't have him doing anything practical.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Review your stream layout. That'd be cool.
It's a good one to chat. I want you to test out the strength of this rope.
Oh, okay. Unbox or electronics or something. That'd be fun.
You didn't even open the box.
Yeah, don't open the box. Pop Polecat is right though. How Philip has been that way. When they were getting their toilet, new toilet in this house, and his parents paid for that. By the way, his parents have paid for a new toilet, all the taxes, 10-year plan. Also, they paid for something else I can't remember, but endless paying from parents. And his parents bought a new toilet for him as a present. Gas powered grill.
What a present.
And someone said on Twitter, like, why Leanna's home, right? Why can't she just be downstairs and you can still stream? And his response was, it's my home. I should be there for it. It's like, okay, what do you think the dude's gonna do? You know,
dude. Yeah, like they're gonna take pictures and then they'll put them on Twitter because they might be a detractor.
Yeah,
that's weird. It's like Project Mayhem. He's got to be so paranoid. It's crazy.
Oh God, I feel so bad for the person in that house right there today, putting that fucking that's a fan up there. You know, he is just hovering. Yep, looking good. Yep.
It's gonna tell them how to do it.
Yeah,
that's what it'll be. There'll be a bit of that narcissism that's like, I know better than this person. You need to wire it up like this because in this house the way the wires run, and all, something like that.
God, you want to use snorting?
Yeah. You
That's
sure
one
want
of
to
the
use
things
a
that's
yellow
followed
wire?
me to like off stream. Just hearing people with those like deep, heavy bass snorts. I'm like, God damn it, man! And like just a full body shudder. It's like, can I please get you like a tissue? Because you're just gonna be doing that because it's gonna run down your nose. You snort it back up, it's gonna roll back down. Like just blow it out for fuck's sake.
Yeah, you offer him a tissue in his house. Excuse me, you need tissue?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Like, no, I've got some paper towels. Here, let me take this cup off.
Yeah.
I got some left in the garbage disposal. Let me pull it out.
Cat just did a fresh load. Hang on. Takes out the paper towel. Here you go, sir. This is good. Oh, next up, we're gonna have to do a ton of herbs. So we'll do that when you're gone, of course. Don't want to. Oh, this is fibrous. This is not going in, Cat. The guy, you sure you want to use the yellow wire there, sir? I'm not sure about that. And the guy's like, oh, yeah. Well, funny story. The last guy tried to rip us off. You know, it's just going on forever talking. He's like, all right, man. Yep. All right. Just trying to get out of here, brother. All right. Anyways, moving forward positively here. Big ups to Movie Sign, who says, I'd hire Dave to test out bungee jumping cords or parachutes. Okay, Movie Sign. Someone does have to test those out, and for usability purposes, see the color schemes of those things. All those things are needed. Movie Sign, big ups. Good a choice. Meth Bear says, narcissists are petty and averse to accountability. Like many... Oh, okay. Meth Bear always says this stuff. This is a Meth Bear comment. Not from that being said. Narcissists are petty and averse to accountability like many modern women. I suspect he would act more like a man if suddenly unburdened. There we go. And suddenly unburdened from what? The heaving packages? Anyways, moving forward positively here. Let's go to a certain guy that is big. The big guy. Let's go.
Hey guys, Phil's recent review of the video game awards made me think about his mental state a little bit more. He once again did this thing he often does where he applies his own experiences to everyone else's mind. For example, Phil didn't play Balatro, therefore no one ever played it.
Yes, correct.
Or with Black Myth Wukong, Phil rage quitted in the third act, so that means the game is poorly designed and anyone that says it's good didn't finish the game. It's this thing he does where he apparently doesn't even think that other people are conscious actors with their own minds. I don't even know if he can conceive of different people having a different perception of reality. It's the eternal question of what the fuck is wrong with this guy, but is it some sort of psychopathic tendency? I've always heard that one trait of psychopaths is that they don't think other people have minds of their own. And Phil seems to show that all the time. And then there's just the general lack of empathy. I mean, the absurdity of being able to lie about not being able to afford cat food so Jade can give you $20 so you can DoorDash something. And then to do it again the next day without any guilt.
Yep. Big guy again. Dropping the truth. That fucking review thing. He was so he just goes wherever the wind blows online, So, people were talking about the awards and the game awards and stuff. And he has no point at all. No point what to say at the end of it. Like, a lot of people were saying, like, oh, Balatro. Some people were saying Balatro shouldn't be there because it's like, is it Balatro's there? What about Stellar Blade? And stuff like that. But Philip had no kind of other side of the coin there because he can't say Stellar Blade should win because didn't play that one. He had nowhere else to go. So he's like, I didn't play that, so therefore no one played that. Got it? It's just like putting your own thoughts on the entire industry is kind of pretty crazy.
Like, games journalists don't play most games. It's like, yeah, most gamers don't play most games.
It's something. But what do you think about that, Steve?
There's an element of narcissism and psychopathy where, the together, and it is usually based around empathy. And while psychopaths can't feel it, narcissists are generally considered to be capable of feeling it, but unwilling to. So it's the same. You get the same basic result because you're dealing with a lack of empathy, but it does extend to not being able to consider other people in general. Really, you've got no qualms about their position because what's important to you is your needs, and you don't really care about their experiences because they're not your experiences. So when it comes to what games should be on the Game Informer Game Awards list of, sponsored by the Game Store, it doesn't matter to you because they don't matter. It's your opinion that matters, and they should be thinking like you. So if you didn't play Balatro, nobody did, because you just can't consider that other people do other things.
Yeah. I don't think he's a psychopath, because I think you reiterated this, is that it takes a lot of work to be a psychopath. You have to keep the mask on at all times, and he doesn't put in the effort to keep the mask on. I do think he's a sociopath, and I do think he has real issues with empathy. He just assumes everyone else has the same level of knowledge and information that he has, and you can ascribe that to lack of socialization or something more genetic. But yeah, it's everyone is just a carbon copy of himself, and he just projects. Like, projection goes both ways. You think people are as smart as you are, but you also think that they're as dumb as you are too.
It's something.
Wait, is that book smarts or street smarts?
Yeah, what the? Hold on a second here. How is this Jeff Keighley's fault? Jeff Keighley wants money, so yeah. Jeff Keighley needs money, so yeah. This is what. Yeah, okay. We're moving past the Game Awards rant, but that was something. Jeff
It's
Keighley
funny how
is
terrified he is of offending the VTubers. Like, he didn't say anything. Like, all these top streamers are so generic. It's like, what about the cartoon rabbit? Is she generic? No, we don't talk about that one.
She did not exist. She was not on that screen at all. Just like, go right back. Okay, we got a lot of people here. We got the pro
gamers. What kind of name is that? Think about Darkside Phil, DSP. Think how catchy that is compared to what typical gamers. Like, what?
Yeah, the carrot with like carrots in her hair, being extremely unique. The definition of unique, it just does not exist. Oh, there's Balatra, okay. And he was just like, it's just so transparent. He's clicking all the fucking categories, trying to find things to get pissed about, right? That's all we're doing. It's just seeing who can I get angry about now and get a good clip out of it. It's like, all right, you do you, I guess. All right, big ups to Kenny. Come on, Kenny.
Hello, this is Kenny from Twitter.
Yep.
I have a question for Steve about this narcissistic idea called splitting. I'm a layman, so I'd love to hear Steve explain it in regards to DSP. My understanding is splitting is when a narcissist can have delusional amnesia, where basically they will forget a lie or a bad behavior as soon as it happens. Like I said, that's my understanding. It seems to me like DSP does that a lot in regards to his whole life. He'll tell a lie, and then later on act like that lie never existed, or the bad behavior never happened. So I'd be very interested to hear Steve explain it in a more, smart style than my own layman term of reading things. So thank you. Bye.
Steve, could be a more fibrous style take on that, please.
Yeah. Well, if you have a sandwich shop, now let's say, okay, so splitting is a psychological defense. It's basically when you boil things down to their simplistic or their most extreme thing. It's good or bad. It's binary. It's one thing or the other, and it allows a narcissist to deal with things by not looking into where things are shades of grey, where things are a bit more complicated, because that's quite a scary thing to do. And a lot of us do it. It's just like, obviously, with most things, narcissists will do it to an extent that other people don't. We might do it when we're like thinking over a past relationship and think, well, I shouldn't have behaved that way, but I was under this stress, so I can accept that it's shades of grey, and in other times I'd behave like this or whatever. We can deal with those levels of ambiguity, but for someone like a narcissist, someone like Phil, having to look back over your past behavior and go, yeah, actually that was quite bad, is a difficult thing to do. So it's easier to go, well, no, that was good because I was being bullied by these people, or I'd been stalked, or they swatted the zoo, anything like that. So it's much easier for Phil to deal with things like criticism by splitting things. And that's why, if you do bring something up in chat, oh, you're just listening to detractors, you've been watching detractor content, and not considering the grayness of life. It's all just black and white.
Yeah. Like he judges people on whether they like him or not whether they're good people or not, which is crazy.
Yep. And there's so many reasons you can be disqualified from having a good point, right? It could be as little as putting a comma out of place. It can be a stupid screen name. It could be you said something that detractors also say, and then he'll say, "Oh yeah, you're just one of those people." Okay, well that's it. One of those people.
Having a lamp in the background, like, oh, look at this guy with his lamp. That's your point.
Anything to not talk about the point the person said. It's pretty simple, right? But anyways, all right, let's go. Next up is, you ready for some Kaiser in your life? Let's go.
Hello, sirs.
Hello, sir.
Kaiser Augustus on behalf of the Dinner World Order here. Now, guys, I'm just saying, since DSP wants to talk about Trump derangement syndrome, if he coins any variation of the term Phil derangement syndrome, and it can be any variation as long as it has his name or last name. It can be Burnell derangement syndrome, DSP derangement syndrome, dark side Phil derangement syndrome, any one of these, and I'll make you guys a skit for next week's show.
Okay. Well, it feels like we win. I want that to happen, so I'm pretty happy that
it's going to happen. He's going to use it. If he does come up with something like that, and he will, Kaiser, you've just predicted the future, my friend. He's going to run that shit into the ground.
It's not going to be a one-time thing. Wow. It's going to be a new phrase of his, like, yeah, we brought this up last week with the Burnell derangement syndrome. Remember that, guys? That was hilarious. I made a clip out about it.
Yeah. It's weird. Just like with Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, he's looking at Trump and he's like, "That's me. That's my life." It's like that is so unhealthy. Even for people who agree with him, if you try and act like Trump, it never works. You don't have what it takes to pull that off. Like whenever they try, it's so bad. It just comes across as just being a complete asshole. It's like there's a lot. It's very complex. It's more complex than just refusing to apologize or being based or just saying what's on your mind. He's actually a very magnanimous person, and that's what people don't really get. I don't really get the politics.
But it's okay. Yeah, that level one is fine. Right. I'm gonna make a poll.
The pendulum has swung my way as well. I'm having a resurgence.
They're back. Just like it. And he seems to think that when president wins, everyone's opinions on everything on Earth changes as well. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's like, okay, well now, since we have a new president coming in, everyone's going to think differently about the Game Awards.
That's your splitting. You can't consider like it's a bit more complicated than that. It's always this president's right and everyone agrees with him, or this president's wrong and everybody disagrees with him. It's never like, I disagree with you on these policies, but I agree with you on these policies, and that's what's going to inform my decision. It's always just, well, now Trump's good, so everyone can behave like, this. Yeah. And then when there's a Democratic president, everyone behaves like this. That's just how it is.
I think it has to do a lot with spending way too much time on Twitter.
Yes, because your Twitter reality is so different from everyone else's Twitter reality, depending on what you check out and what you follow. Like the world can look like the worst place on earth if you let it on Twitter, right? Like, oh my God, you see how many people are getting killed these days? But it's like, there's any negative thing you can find. If you follow those accounts, that's all you'll fucking see. It's like, holy shit, man, we are fucked, But all right, here's my poll. The poll is, what will Phil use? We have PDS. That's Phil derangement syndrome. We have BDS, which is Burnell derangement syndrome. And we have DSPDS, which is DSP derangement syndrome. Or none of these. Those are the options, okay? So I'm going to start the poll now. I will take a screenshot of this to remember who's right or wrong. Which one of and I don't know why I put a question mark. I shouldn't have done that. But pretend that question mark's not there. And none of these?
See, because S and F and D are very close together, so I think if he goes for PD, it's likely that someone will miss the key and put an F in. So
especially with this new sound gate that silences his S's.
All right, let's go for a few more messages here, then we'll get to our spin the wheel, famous wheel of 8. All right, fight or flight style reaction. Let's go.
Big ups. That being said, it's fight or flight style again. I have a question for you. If you had to complete a Sisyphean task relating to Phil and your own various specialties, do you think you could manage it? For example, ALT, could you take Phil and train him to speedrun a game of your choice in a category of your choosing, and he has to pull a top 10 time? You have infinite time. Could you manage it? Also, Steve, if you are present, hope you are, hope you're feeling good, you would need to get Phil to admit to a single concrete flaw, preferably personality. You know, like admitting that he is fuck awful with money, or that he's abrasive and toxic, not just getting him to say his usual coverall, oh, I'm a flawed human. No. You need to specifically admit to a concrete issue that he has. Anyway, big ups, guys. Have a good one.
Well, I don't. What am I getting out of this again? Is there a prize for me at the end? Because what? Like, what am I doing this for?
Speedrunning is harder than it looks.
Yeah, and
you should know.
Philip would not like the work it takes to do that. He would say that's a waste of time. My viewers don't give a shit about this. But ironically, I think they would care about it because it's something fresh and new for him. Like, imagine him like buckling down for a week and every night stream is one game. Like, that would be interesting. He would never do that.
He could have done with that NES World Cup thing, couldn't he?
Yeah, you know,
World Championships thing. He could have done that.
Just do a short.
Pull a TV and cheat and get caught immediately.
I like that jump.
Just get sub 5 minutes in Mario 1, Phil. That's all we're asking.
Yeah, something like that. You know, it's very simple. There's not too much to remember. It just takes a lot of fucking redoing of it. You know, that'd be pretty good. You don't have to do anything crazy, like, you know, wall jumps or anything. Just do it. What about you, Steve? Would you be up for the challenge?
No, I'm fucked. With infinite time, anything is possible technically, but it then comes down to a question of who would be likely to tap out first, Phil or me, and it would probably be me. No, because he'll do like you said, he'll do the whole, you know, oh, I'm a flawed human being thing, but actually, like, addressing something. No.
Yeah, he'll admit it, quote unquote, and then the next stream he'll deny it again. So.
Oh yeah. A lot of people saw I said I was bad with money on Steve of the Dead stream last week. I mean, it's a little, did I say it? Yes, but I was kind of feeling the pressure, you know. And there's a lot of reasons why I was bad with money, you know, on and on and on, you know. He would never stop with the excuses. Never. Big Up Moto says Carl Josp would expose his fake runs within a week. Yeah.
Absolute legend.
Absolute legends.
Although we might get a summoning salt run if we do manage to do it.
Oh, there you go. Those are both two gentlemen I interviewed in a past life. All right, let's go. Next up to Frozen Flame. Let's go.
That being said, Frozen Flame back with something I came across about covert manipulation tactics a narcissist will use called dry begging. Fitting, right? So the way they do it is they drop vague hints about their needs instead of directly asking. They use stories or complaints as a means to evoke empathy and guilt. And the manipulation is to make you feel like helping them was your own idea. And by not asking directly, they preserve their sense of superiority over you. And they'll also hint at hardships to elicit offers of help or support, but will also subtly blame you for not noticing their implied needs. And finally, if confronted, they often say, well, I never asked you for anything. Now, I don't need to explain how this fits Phil to a T, but it really just goes to explain how he attracts the people that wail out for him the way they do. They're just easily manipulated by his tactics, and he takes advantage of them. Anyway, just wanted to share. Big ups.
Big ups, Frozen Flame. Go ahead, Steve. What's your take on that?
Well, you'll notice there's a certain sort of person that subscribes to Phil and supports him, and social lives do not tend to be big things they have. So those are the sort of people who are much more susceptible and vulnerable to that sort of manipulation, because anybody else can see what's going on. When you're well socialized enough, you know when someone's, you know, elbowing the ribs, nudge, nudge, you know, hint, hint. You can pick up on it. That's why we call it out with Phil, because it's so obvious to us. But that's because we're all socialized to the point where we can recognize it. Whereas, you know, if you don't socialize that much, if you don't have that many friends and family members around you, you're probably going to be a bit more vulnerable to it.
Like, someone made a point to talk about the audience, right? What kind of audience Philip has. So all of us have probably shared a clip of a streamer we liked with someone in our life in some way, right? Like, oh, check this out. This person did this thing, you know? But imagine doing that with a Phil clip. Like, who are you sharing it with, and how will they react? Just imagine that. Like, find one that's not, you know, making fun of him in some way, right? Make a normal clip, I'm saying. Not him begging, not him failing at GTA. I'm talking about a normal clip of him doing what he does for a living, and send it to someone. What kind of reaction are you going to get? Like, what am I looking at? I see a lot of this guy's laughing a lot. Imagine
Just
it.
made a new detractor.
Yeah, like imagine that. Who can you send it to that would think that's a normal streamer and you're enjoying it? You know, like it's wild. But
it's like him dangling the wire in front of his cat. I guess like the quartering type people would be like, "Yes, I have a cat as well. We both have cats. I relate to you."
But dude, like when I've showed people Phil, they've been like, "Why are you watching this?"
Yeah, you know, it's like, you watch this? Yeah, it's a long story, you know. It's a story, you know. So, I tried to get I tried to like. Is that the guy that
I think I heard Asmongold talk about it one time.
Yeah,
like that would be if I did. Like to one of my family members, they're like watch Moist Critical is like, it's that loser that he talks about. Sometimes, very rarely.
I tried to get my mom into Lolcow World a little bit by saying like Amber Lynn stuff, but she's like, people watch this? And I was like, yeah, but they watch it for like, they don't really like it, but they kind of like, it's like, I don't know how, it's not for me. I'm like, all right, I tried. All right, let's go. Next up, we got the Big Crab. This was Ludwig's nickname in college, the Big Crab. Come on.
What's crack, lads? 2 points this week. One, the DSP politics is unwatchable. It's not even fun to make fun of, and he doesn't know what he's talking about. But him being an actual windbag is what's protecting him, because his argument against the charity drive is so absurd and unreasonable in the face of it. People have religious restrictions on food, dietary restrictions on food, and they were simply just politely asking for people to respect that.
Yeah, correct. Okay.
And so if he had a 30-second succinct way of explaining his thoughts on, justifying his anger and his rage on that, it would do numbers on Twitter, because it's so fucking insane on the face of it.
Yes,
but
correct.
It's being buried in 20 minutes of footage, so it's kind of being protected because it's so fucking boring.
Correct.
Second point, we all know the schedule is incredibly important to him. I assumed it was because he wanted to put up the shield of being an adult. Look, I work 6 days a week. When he's on his phone to his mammy, he's like, oh, look, I'm working 6 days a week. I'm a big boy doing big boy stuff. But when Flight Simulator didn't work out, it seemed to cause him actual psychological distress.
Yes.
And it upset him. It made him angry. It made him like mad and sad that the schedule could not be adhered to, and it's the most autistic thing I'd ever seen. And I was confounded on why it seemed to cause him such psychological distress. So Steve, if you could weigh in on that, and the whole panel, I'd love to hear your thoughts on that, because I have no idea where it comes from, why it upsets him so much. Anyway, DSP is autistic. Love the show.
I think it's like oppositional defiance, like same with the army recruiter being like, we'll see you back later, and it's like, no, you won't. How dare you assume that you'll see me back later? And the food drive people are like, well, if you really want to go a step beyond just donating corn and beans and stuff, we have like, you can donate like chickpeas, because chickpea pasta is like a low carb alternative to a lot of pastas, and it's healthier. And he just like took personal offense to it. It's like, why? And 2 of the 3 topics on DSP politics weren't even political.
Nope.
Like the food drive thing was cultural at best. What was the other one? Why Democrats lost, and the one he started out with.
No, the Why Democrats lost was because of her YouTube channel, by the way. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, the videos that nobody saw. He doesn't pull up like debates or public speeches. Like Will Ferrell saying, Gary, you got to go out and vote, Gary. It's like, bro, you don't get that this is comedy? This
Son
is
of
very
a bitch.
symptomatic.
That's why she lost, was the YouTube channel. Definitely. A lot of numbers on that one.
Because Will Ferrell pressured her or pressured voters to be like, oh, you better vote or we're going to hold you personally accountable. And DSP is like, this is undemocratic. It's like, no, it isn't. Democracy is about telling people that you want them to vote a certain way. That's what democracy is all about.
It's and also you forgot the text message. The text message, the text message was the other one that wasn't.
Oh yeah, like how is that political? Like what kind of laws or legislation can be implemented to address this sort of thing? It's not political. I did a stream with Doody. Me and Henry watched some of the highlights.
Doody,
Doody, that fake, that fraud. But he took.
How's he been since the felting?
Oh yeah,
self-felting. Sorry,
he's never recovered. But he took great offense to the food drive stuff, because he actually does food drives, and so he has very personal experience. and he was very heated by the whole situation. I like it when people just let loose, and he definitely let loose.
I think the Big Crab made a great point, is because Philip's long-windedness, or superbly long-windedness, as June said, excuse me, June, shout-outs June, it really makes it so no one's going to share shit from that show because it's too fucking boring and too long. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, you have to cut it so fucking down, similar to Ludwig World Order. Let's say when you're making a This How You Don't Play, you can't show the whole thing.
The Sir Moist, during the Sir Moist saga, where he was like, he had that long rant and then was like, well, good luck getting Sir Moist to watch any of this. I should have told you something, Phil.
Because, you got to be popping it. You got to get to your fucking point, but we have no point, and we have to search for our felts along the way,
To be very succinct, especially as a streamer. I mean, when you're just making YouTube videos and you're trying to pad out the time, it is very beneficial to just meander and over-explain things because you're trying to pad yourself out. But when you're a streamer, you need to get your point across as quickly as possible because people have very short attention spans.
But all right, let's go to
You're also stalling for time. But very, 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 very quickly, I don't think it's anything to do with autism. I think it's more like, hey, I had plans and somebody else has completely disrupted them. Never mind that I checked. That I didn't check beforehand to see if this all worked and set it up properly. I think he was expecting money. He even started with the fucking aviators on. That stream started with the aviators already on. So I think he was definitely planning a big day of, I'm going to fly around. It's going to be great. People are going to give me loads of money. It's going to be, and what I can do, like, comparatively little work. That's it. It's a dead easy day, and then somebody else because of reasons that aren't related to you. Your plans have been changed now completely, and I think that's why. Because as an narcissist, he needs the control over it, and schedules give him that control. So when it's disrupted, he normally doesn't handle it very well. But that was still quite a meltdown, though.
Yeah, he stalled more than a plane trying to fly vertically. That's how he got the quick segment, because he's like, what do I talk about? I don't know anything to say. And he would talk really, really slow. He would say like 4 words and wait like 3 seconds. Like, come on, man. He's just waiting to draw down the clock.
Dead Air is on fire right now because he's so scared of going to the game, because that's where we got to really start pulling teeth to get the goal, right? So, like, the going to the game is kind of scary now, because then he's like, oh, shit, man, I got to play the game, and I got to beg for tips during the game? That's tougher. And that's why for the last, how many fucking days now has it been? Get to 50 or whatever in the pre-stream, and then the whole gameplay stream is just pulling teeth. And then out of nowhere, holy shit. But it's wearing on him, and it's showing, too. It's definitely wearing on him right now.
Yeah, and he has this sense of purity when it comes to his gameplay footage, the dedicated gameplay videos that he uploads, and having begging in that taints that purity. So he wants to isolate it into one segment and not have to bring it into the other segments. That's why he's dedicated to full game playthroughs, and why he gets so mad whenever anyone says, oh, you're rage quitting too many games. Like, no, I'm not. I play more games than probably anyone else. It's very tied to his ego.
Let's go one final message. Waffle Bunny 123, and then we'll get right to the Wheel of 8.
Hello, what's up, stalkers? The amount of money that DSP spends on food must be insane. And for him to dump it all? Come on, bro. Save it for later, bro. You're that much of a fat fucking 7 sins to not even save whatever the fuck you had and not eat it later?
Don't need it.
And then him whining about the Xbox thing. Come on, man. Tell that to someone 10 years ago. Hey, I got a phone. I got any smart device.
Yep.
And I can stream a game. I can play it. I don't have a console. I can just play it like that. Even though I'm I'm mostly stuck on PC, that's pretty cool to think about.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's about it. Promise to everybody. Bye.
They're trying to express that it's more than just a console at this point. And he's like, he doesn't understand it.
And a
cat box.
Yeah,
that's great.
He's supposed to make a
Who's
joke.
Going out buying an Xbox now because one of the images said cat box.
And he's blaming the marketing director, by the way, who's like, this marketing director is like an idiot. He thinks people now he's this is a defeatist attitude. Like, Xbox is saying we're waving the white flag. It's like, I mean, they're trying to sell Game Pass now, actually, and they're letting you know you could do it on whatever fucking device you want. Seems pretty cool. But no, we got a shit on it. He pulled up the guy. Yeah, thank you. Hate Army. He pulled up the idiot's LinkedIn. He pulled up the dude's LinkedIn to see
he went to an Ivy League school, and
Steve,
you see on the LinkedIn that he didn't.
You don't know this?
No,
he tried
I didn't
to.
see that,
he
no.
pulled up the LinkedIn to see how good of a school he was in. Then found out it wasn't an Ivy League school because he was trying to get a good felt on the dude. So, the Ivy League. Let's see this Ivy League. Let's see this. Hang on, guys. And it wasn't an Ivy League school. Well, anyways, my point stands. Oh yeah, let me find it.
Incredible,
dude. Yeah, if you haven't seen that. We're looking for felts where there are none to be had now. We're pulling up people's LinkedIn pages.
We're that desperate to keep
Such a
money coming
terrible
in.
detractor. Like if you cloned Phil and had Phil detract against himself, he would have failed at it. He would have been gatekeeped out like Soma Cruz and Pastor Eric and Raven stuff. And like, get out of here. You're bad at this.
Yeah, it's just horrible.
Go suck a dog off.
I got the manhood, effeminate man. I got the manhood now.
Oh, no.
All right, let's go. Let's get to the Wheel of Eight. Steve, I'll show you the link to that. Okay, we don't have time to watch it today, but if you haven't seen it, guys, search it on YouTube. Many people have clips of that. All right, let's get to the wheel. Come on, wheel time. Come on. There it is. You see the wheel. You love the wheel. I need some theme music. Spinning the Wheel of 8. Let's fucking go. Come on. Spin it for us, Jenna. Oh, Jenna on Twitter recently said, I don't like fat people. Just letting you know. Not unrelated. Anyways, DSP tries it 180. That seems to be a later style one.
Quite recent, yeah.
Okay, this is 3 years ago, and we are going to... Oh, great. Here we go. Okay, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in a long time, welcome to an episode of DSP Tries It. This one happened a little bit differently. I'm doing a marathon, and early on in the marathon, I asked people what they wanted to see me eat today for this special edition of DSP Tries It. We had all kinds of nominations, including salads and sandwiches from Chick-fil-A, a big sub sandwich from Potbelly. We had a vote off on the stream.
Why don't you try a salad?
Fuck that.
Actually had a vote off on the stream.
Yeah, it's 1.5. We got to finish at 4.
What are we doing? And after this big elimination process, we determined that I would, for the very first time ever on DSP Tries It, be trying out 5 guys, burgers and fries.
Whoa! Were they heaving?
Go to kick for that one.
Oh my God! Were they heaving? Oh, look at this. Was they heaving and tight, hanging?
On DSP Tries It, be trying out 5 guys.
Look at the goal!
Oh yeah, this
Look
is
at the tips goal.
By the way, we don't play WWE Champions at this point. Don't forget that we don't play that game. If you bring it up, you're banned from chat. Okay, I'm tired of it. Stop talking about it. All right.
Is this before or after we gave all that up when Kat moved in?
This is after we've already made our commitment to her. 2021.
Right, okay.
I don't play that game. If you send any WWE Championship chat, you're fucking out of here. Okay, I'm tired of it. I don't have enough money for this. But please, guys, $1,250 goal, and thank you for that. Thank you.
When he hits it, he'll raise it to 1,500
on the stream to actually determine what I would be doing. And after this big elimination process, we determined that I would, for the very first time ever on DSP Tries It, be trying out 5 guys, burgers and fries. It's a restaurant chain here in the United States. I've been there a few times when they actually were over in the East Coast when I moved 7 years ago, but I never really had them. I think I had them once ever, like when I was out and about somewhere. When I moved here, there's actually one nearby my local mall, and I've eaten there from time to time. If you actually follow me on Instagram over the years, you'd see that every once in a while I would post up a picture of going to 5 guys and saying, oh my God, I love their burgers and fries and stuff. It's all delicious, right?
Oh my God.
I've never done it.
Oh my God.
Or DSP Tries It.
Oh my God, guys.
Now,
5 guys.
Oh my God, I got 5 guys.
Anything new going on?
Yeah.
But I figured it's something new and different. I've never done it for the series before, and people wanted to see it. Like I said, they voted. We had a vote off on what people wanted to see, and 5 guys won. Okay. We even had a determination.
What about the rest of them?
Okay. We got a hot dog, and we got
5 guys won.
A burger. The hot dog is basically kind of like a hot dog with the works. It has a bunch of stuff on it. We'll show you in a moment.
Hot dog is like a hot dog.
The hot dog is like a hot dog with the works.
The burger is a single with cheese, bacon, and all the way. What that means is basically they have a selection of burger is a single with cheese, bacon, and all the way. What that means is basically they have a selection
all the way
of condiments and veggies that you pick to basically have it be like have everything on it. It's not everything. Like there's other things you can get on it in addition.
Okay,
but we basically got that, and we're gonna look at that as well. All right. People have asked.
So
I actually start with the hot dog.
but not everything.
Not everything. No.
We'll do that. So
okay, we'll do that.
Oil, which is nice. It retains the heat. It's actually still warm in there, which is nice.
Oh my God, retains the heat.
Oh my God, that's like almost the point of foil.
So, okay. Wow.
Okay.
Interesting.
Oh, that
So,
line
where did they
there,
get
though.
hot dogs at Five Guys?
That's the
You
equation.
I feel better about mine now.
That's the calm belt.
They cut the hot dog in half. They flatten the hot dog on the grill, and then they grill it. So you see what it looks like? It's not a hot dog that's whole. They split it down the middle, and essentially you're kind of eating like a hot dog sandwich is really what it is. Like they split it in half. And what they did is
You're eating a hot dog sandwich. Okay.
Isn't a hot dog technically already a sandwich?
What does that mean? I don't know what he's trying to...
Let's not litigate this argument.
I'm not trying to say what he's...
Excuse me.
What are you
There's,
saying?
Mustard, relish, diced onions. They put that on one side, and on the other side they put jalapenos and mustard. Yeah, so it's jalapenos, mustard, relish, and diced onions with this hot dog. Okay, and it smells very good. It does.
Oh,
To
God,
me,
yeah.
this is close to like a hot dog with the works. A hot dog with the works would have spicy mustard instead of regular, and it would actually have sauerkraut instead of jalapenos, but they didn't have either of those things. So I said, what the hell? Let's give it a shot. Let's see.
What the
I've had
hell?
a hot dog before.
Yeah, what the
Usually,
hell?
I don't have it this way. I've never had it with this combination of condiments. And by the way, remember I said it's like a hot dog sandwich? It really is. They cut the bun all the way around, too. It's like you're eating a meat sandwich rather than like a hot dog when you get a hot dog. Okay.
What the fuck? You're eating a hot dog sandwich.
It really is. They cut the bun all the way around, too. It's like
we killed
you're eating a meat sandwich rather than like a hot dog when you get a hot dog at $5. Okay.
Okay. Makes sense.
Just have to eat a hot dog meat sandwich.
Devour. Oh, so this is way too deep, but you know, people say he has tooth pain. He does that thing where I had to get a tooth pulled in my back tooth. I had to get it pulled like 3 years ago or something. And I also, to avoid the pain, you put it in the front, kind of.
Chew on the other
it's
side.
annoying. Yeah. Watch him do that exact thing. See, go in the front.
Yeah, it's going.
Oh, dude.
Oh, dude.
That is incredibly good. That is incredibly good.
All right, we got the take
Everything's
there.
fresh.
Let's get to the
Everything's full of
burger.
flavor. The hot dog is all beef. You can tell it's not one of those hot dogs that has other things in it. It's an all beef hot dog. It's full of flavor.
You can tell it's an all beef hot dog. No, there's other things in it.
char
Right. Yeah.
I didn't think
Connoisseur.
it would be that hot. You stuff, but man, that jalapeno is actually hot.
Isn't it?
And there's a ton of
Love
on the
the
bottom
food
here.
reviews where they don't tell you how much it costs.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be good. So I like that dog. Now I've had that with ketchup. I've had that with cheese and bacon. I've had that with many different things before. But that's a unique way to do it. Ooh, my mouth is burning. That's good. Now let's try the burger.
Now, he's not going to get a score till the end. So here's the burger, and we'll get your guesses, chat.
Man, that's
Hold on.
hot, man.
Man, that's hot.
The burger's heavy. Now, at
Five Guys is hot.
Okay. The standard burger is a double burger. Okay.
My mouth is burning.
Most other places know a standard burger is one patty. At Five Guys, the standard burger is a double burger.
What?
I didn't
Whoa.
want that much, so I got what they call the little. So I got the little cheese and bacon burger with a bunch of condiments that I'm going to show you in a minute, which they call it all the way, meaning it puts most of their condiments that are available on the burger.
Okay.
For the very first time, I think I dropped a piece. That's not good. I don't want food on my floor in my office.
Oh, yeah.
Shit,
Can't vacuum in there,
See
so.
it right now? So I'm going to hope it's just a crumb and not like
Ants
a big piece
already
of something.
carrying it away.
Yes. The lettuce is moving in the background. The lettuce starts going up the wall because they're carrying up the wall.
All right, hold on. So, that is a Five Guys burger. Look at that. That is incredible. Look at how much is on that thing.
How does that
Okay, so what
look
is actually on
better
this?
than the chicken sandwich?
Lettuce,
that
tomato.
That looks,
like it's just been squished as much.
And also,
if not more.
it's not it has no chance because they DoorDash it, right? So it's sitting in that fucking foil for how long? 30 minutes, and you get it there. No burger has a chance in that.
Grilled onions.
It's got Five Guys sauce.
Well, they got a lot of sauce. I'll tell you.
Sauce from Five Guys.
Pickles, mayo, ketchup, mustard. And this burger has cheese and bacon on it.
Oh my God.
Okay?
Baller alert.
That's a lot to put on a
That's a
burger. And
lot.
it's free. They don't charge you anything additional for any of the condiments except for bacon, basically. But everything else is included. So you can get all that crap on your burger and don't have to worry about paying tons extra.
That looks like the King of the Ring. You're right, Steve.
Yeah.
It looks like
It just looks a mess.
Yeah.
Okay. Now look how loaded this is. Can you imagine being a double burger?
Oh, come on.
Anyway, let's do it. This is gonna be a mess. That's why I'm getting the plate.
Wait, was he
This is gonna be
shaking?
messy.
Was he
This is
shaking
gonna
trying to hold it up?
Oh, maybe you're right.
Pretty awesome. See, this
Looks like he's struggling.
so hopefully it's good. We're about to find out. That's right. It's American food. America. Oh shit! They're gonna
Price is such a big factor.
I know.
You
Dropped
another
could be
bit.
getting ripped off. If it's like a $20 burger, then that sucks. If it's like a $4 burger, then that's great. That makes a big difference.
I think he might say it at the end. We'll see, though.
He dropped another bit.
Devour.
You skip back and you can see it fall.
Shrooms.
We lost the soldier.
Just then, yeah. Just then.
That's good.
Devour.
Oh god, no!
Oh, there we go.
Oh, God, the open mouth. Come on.
The flavor's great because you get all the different veggies and condiments.
Oh, yeah.
But then the fresh burger is still warm.
Oh, yeah, it's still warm, brother. That's how I like it. Still warm.
I love the Tractor Beans videos where they just reverse it.
Backwards.
So
nasty.
Just see such crazy stuff.
Nasty.
His mouth becomes like a 3D printer.
Yeah.
This is much messier. The reason is...
Okay, get to the review.
So, because of the heat inside the foil, the condensation essentially made that burger bun soggy. And that sucks because I've had it fresh, and the burger bun is not soggy at all when you eat that fresh.
Yeah, it's almost like it's not for DoorDash, huh?
Okay, now let's talk turkey. Because Five Guys
I thought
is
you were
incredibly expensive. I'm not gonna put bunches here. If you're going to get fast food, Five Guys is one of the most expensive burger joints you can go to in the United States.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no shit.
This burger, which is a single burger with cheese, bacon, and those condiments, is around $10. Yes, it's that expensive. Give or take, because I ordered it on the app, so already the prices are inflated. But I guarantee you, even in person, it would probably be about $8 or so, maybe $9. Depends on your location, okay? But I live in a more pricey part, and it's a pricey ass burger.
That's why
but
I'm
it's
using
very,
paper
very good,
plates.
Okay, which is probably why they give you the unlimited condiments, whatever you want. They don't charge you extra because you're paying that premium. The hot dog is also incredibly flavorful. The hot dog is $7. Yes, for this, $7. Now it's good. Don't get me wrong, I like it, but is it worth $7? I'll be honest with you. No, I don't think there's a hot dog on earth that's worth $7. I think it's incredibly over expensive.
So keep that in mind. We're gonna ask you for the rating here. Keep this in mind, everybody.
It's very rare that I go to this place because I know that the prices are so high. Okay.
Right.
The burger.
That's
you don't go more.
Add DoorDash to it. Add another $40 to it.
It's incredibly filling because you have so many condiments and things on it. That eating that burger, you're gonna feel full when you finish that burger. It's not like, oh, it's not filling. I paid all that money. So the burger I would order or argue.
Whatever.
Could be worth that amount of money for sure, especially with the amount of shit you're getting on it. All right, but the hot dog, even if you got chili, not chili, they don't have chili. Even if you got cheese, bacon, all that on it, it's still not worth it. A $7 hot dog. I don't think that's worth it. I think that's overpriced for sure. But the quality is outstanding, fresh.
Come on,
unlimited ingredients, right, and whatever you want on it. So it's a trade-off for sure for me. Like,
it's a trade-off.
This burger is much better than literally about
mixed bag.
I would argue 80 to 90% of burgers that I've ever tried on DSP tries it. It's that good. It's full of flavor. The condiments are outstanding and fresh, and it's just so good.
Oh my god!
The smell that was coming out of the bag.
Yeah, I got the smell, huh?
Right. Oh man, it smells so good. But the price, right? It's really your mileage may vary on if you feel that price is worth it or not.
Can we get to the review,
Another
please?
outstanding thing that they do at Five Guys is the fries. The fries they have are peanut oil fries. They taste different than other French fries. They are very tasty. Even just a fry with no seasoning or anything on it is full of flavor. The fries aren't that expensive. You can get like a fry for like $3-4, and when you get them at Five Guys, they load your bag.
I hope we're not like bringing that into the review here. You didn't try that
with loose French fries. So you'll have like a little container full, and all around.
See, he's fucking up the rating here. He's talking about a positive here that he didn't even try.
Loose fries. So even if you order a small, you end up getting like a medium or large amount of fries. It's pretty out of control. You might say, well, why did you get the fries?
It's pretty good.
There was no way I was eating fries with both of that. People voted what they wanted to see me eat, and they voted for the hot dog over the fries because it was going to be hot dog or Cajun style fries. They actually seasoned them with Cajun seasoning, but people voted for the hot dog. Okay, so I love.
We could have had a fries rating here, but no, people.
Nope. All right, let's go. Rating, please, for both. I'm not sure if he's going to give a single rating or a double rating here. So let's do one for each. Go ahead, Steve. Remember, it's out of 5 here. Out of 5.
Yeah. I'm thinking 4.5 for the burger, and maybe 3 for the hot dog, because the hot dog is a bit of a disappointment.
Okay, I got 4.5 and 3 for Steve. Ludwig, please.
3 for the hot dog, 4 for the burger.
4 for burger, 3 for dog. I will say 4 for each. Okay, I will say 4 for each. I'm giving us a little separation here. Get your guesses in chat right there. If you're the one that wins, you're the best. I don't know when he's going to say it here, but it's coming here.
Quality is high. The flavor is great. You know, get whatever condiments you want on your hot dog or on your burger, and you're going to have a very enjoyable meal. Just stuff going everywhere because there's so much on it. Okay, but you want to pay $8 to $10 for a single burger.
If you eat it, you know,
do you want
to
to
cleaner.
spend $6 to $8 on a hot dog? How much money do you have to spend? I guess that's what you have to ask yourself, right? If you got
we get it, yeah. Yes, that with every fucking meal that you order out.
Disposable income to be eating this kind of stuff. Okay, you're going to get the best quality, but
same as like an audio garbage disposal with all these burgers.
Usually on DSP Tries, I rate things on a 5 scale. This burger, for what you get.
There we go. The burger first.
It's a 6.
4.5 for Steve. 3.5 for Steve. 4 for Ludwig, and 4 for me.
All right. For what you get for this burger, I would argue this burger's about a 4 out of 5.
Yes!
The only thing holding it back from being higher than 4 is the price. If this were like $6, $7 instead of $8 or $10, then I'd be like, oh man, but it's expensive, you know. So I give it a 4 out of 5. Got it. The hot dog is good. I like the flavor. I think it's good, but this is not. It's too expensive. $7 for just a hot dog. That I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. Just based.
Oh, Ludwig nails it. Ludwig nails both.
On the price again. It's not the flavor. It's the price that's holding this stuff back. This is good quality stuff, but it needs to have a price that's equivalent. And I feel the prices are a little bit
That's why
exorbitantly
it's
high.
good quality stuff. Like,
Okay?
you are the embodiment of this. You are the embodiment of if you pay more, it will be better quality. How do you not grasp that that's a work here?
Godfather was the first one in chat to get it. Ludwig was the winning host here. There's only a minute left. Let's finish it.
But I like it. Five Guys is good stuff, and I can't wait to tear further into this food. All right? Shout out to Michelin star Carl. You tried the peanut butter milkshake. It has like 2,000 calories. Tastes good, but you start to feel your heart pounding afterward. I've never had a milkshake there. Nope, I've never actually had a milkshake at Five Guys. My wife has previously.
How have you not had Five Guys
milkshake?
You gotta have Five Guys milkshake. One thing Five Guys, a new item they're trying to make is the cream pies, and they are pretty good. You can get all different
peanut
kinds.
butter cream pies are Cat's favorite.
Oh, interesting. You could
So
also
I try
go
to
for.
get him to say it.
You can do the chocolate as well. There's a chocolate variety, but it's a little bit more of a struggle to get those. Anyways, that's it for the show today. Good ending. Great
Very
ending
filling.
here. Oh, very filling. Let me tell you. Ludwig World Order. Come on. I'll put your Twitch in the chat. What do you want to let people know about? Come on.
Doing the annual Extra Life charity drive with Tevin and Ann Lead and all the rest.
Sweet.
It's going on for the entire year, but we ramp it up in the month of November. Doing Twitch streaming. I'm editing for Gundam. I should be editing right now or doing the election meltdown video, but I'm taking a break because I can never say no to an appearance on That Being Said.
Yes.
Always fun. Thank you.
That's why we love Ludwig around here. Steve, anything you want to say to the lovely people out there?
It's on its way. I've done all the subtitle and chapter titles and all that stuff. It's just a bunch of visual editing, and then I can work on an ending because I've realized I don't have one. It's sort of important. So yeah,
I'm going to be eating that for days.
I'm hoping it'll be out before the end of the year. Just a bad sentence.
So this Saturday we'll be back in line because that is the off day, and got something special planned. It might not come together, but I promise it's going to be special when it does. All right, that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. A little teaser for you, okay? Teaser style. It should be fun on Saturday if it happens. It's going to happen at some point, but when it happens, I'm hoping it's this Saturday. It might be the following Saturday, but I hope it's this Saturday. That's all I'm going to say. That's all you're going to get out of me, all right? Anyways, you're all legends. WPIG will do the pre-stream tomorrow as well because it could be hype if he talks about Kino Casino. I doubt he will, but you never know. But anyways, you're all fucking legends, all right? Thanks for chilling.
Thank you,
Bye.
Bye.
This one goes out to the one and only, the big cat, the fat cat. Big ups. I first saw you in Burger King. You took 2 seats 'cause that ass is way too big. Had a boyfriend, I realized, but you told him lies with your raccoon eyes. The DoorDash is here. Wipe away your tears. Got you extra fries, and they taste just right. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Tevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Tevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Take you power walking on the beach, feasting on some sushi like you were the queen. Let me run some errands while you sleep. I can watch you play Skyrim all day this week. Have no fear, Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes.
In reality, like I tell you guys, every day when I wake up, that's the best day of my life. I feel like this next day is awesome. I have a beautiful wife who I love so much. She loves me and a family, Jasper, and you know the things we get to do together. You know, I definitely want more time with them and more family time. But I absolutely love my life today compared to how it used to be. Seriously, all those years back then, you'd be like, it's a whirlwind of crap. It was me. And by the way, I've told you guys about my past. I used to drink way too much. I would be drinking constantly, all the time, because I was so stressed out. Honestly, when I started with this whole thing, I was depressed many years ago, a decade ago. I didn't like my life or anything. And basically, liquor was the way to kind of get through that. It was, I hate my life. I hate who I am. So let me just drink it all away and just keep pumping out fucking YouTube videos. I don't have to do that shit anymore. Like I'm happy with who I am. I actually don't think clicking like on a live stream helps at all. So it really doesn't matter if this stream gets 100 likes or 2. I don't think it affects it.
I don't trust you. You're just